The chariot speeds us along. Through our driving force of will, we are able to rush forward on the path to success. We do this under the impression that we are in the right, that we can do no wrong, and that we have found balance, at least for now. But what happens when we are driving toward disaster? That the balance that we have found is the discarding of righteousness and the embracing of darkness. Perhaps getting what we want is the cruelest punishment we can be given. Submitted for the approval of the Dark Wave powers, we proudly present Part 2 of the Dead Man's Party, also known as Tainted Love. Good evening and welcome back to the dreadful beat of DJ Strahd. We're going to go ahead and go around the horn, introduce our players for tonight, and get this party back on the road. So, Arn, we've got you first.
Hey folks, Pope here, playing on Anvil. I'm looking forward to what sort of terrors are going to be befalling us this evening, and hopefully Dead Man's Party doesn't involve too many dead men. Hey folks, Pope here, playing... With that, I am just sort of here trembling in Bravia to the neon glow of what is in this house party. That's where we find ourselves.
Yep, indeed. All right. Let's go ahead and go with, I believe, Soma. Mal, go ahead. Let's make sure. Let's go ahead and go with Soma next.
Hi, I'm Mal. I'm playing Soma Ashbourne. He's a Power Ranger. He's probably perfect. He's perfectly okay. Everything will be fine. It's, everything's great. He likes the house party, personally.
But why has he never been here before? That's the question. It's because they told him not to go. And we're going to find out why. Speaking of people who shouldn't be in places, Tao Jin, Riley.
Hey there, it's Riley playing Tao Jin. Your sweet, sardonic, crusty, skeletal boy who's had way too many centuries of this stuff and is now meeting people who have enthusiasm, which he's trying to think of the last time that he had enthusiasm about anything, except maybe pretending to drink the alcohol that sloshes down his trachea.
Yeah, that's fair. Enthusiasm, sometimes hope springs eternal, sometimes it's just the booze talking. Romy, what do you know about hope?
Well, Romy doesn't necessarily rely on hope. She relies on her guns and her friend Pew Pew. Hope to her was lost when her partner in crime ran away from her, so she's looking out for some revenge. And she is ready to get it, and this place doesn't really faze her so much yet.
Yeah, vengeance is definitely something you can find and supply around here if you know where to go looking. But somebody who's more on a quest for justice rather than revenge would be Callie.
Hello, I'm Hyperlight Sparks. I'm playing Callie L0v3. She's your typical Saturday morning cartoon hero style teenage cool kid. Her parents used to be Sentai Henshin Rangers, similar to the type of Power Ranger thing that Soma is, but they went missing some time ago, and so she's had to sort of try to make it on her own for a while until the day that her uncle came back to Vector Valley, which is the city that she comes from, and he used to live in the Rock, which is the basically it's a place full of these awesome rock star types, and he taught her how to be a synth weaver, someone who can use the power of the beat of the world to access arcane power. So now she's on a quest to right wrongs and establish justice through the power of rock and roll and synthwave.
Very, very cool. All
Mhm.
right. And our last one, but certainly not least, would be good old Pew Pew, as played by Matthew.
Hi, I'm Matthew Ploger. I'm playing Pew Pew Hanukane. You can find me on Twitter at Matthew of the Five Companions. And I also do paid DM and volunteer DM services in Vancouver for D&D. Yeah, that's pretty much me. Pew Pew Hanukane is a turtle from the Ohana Islands who is a worshiper of the Mother Island and of Paku Paku as well. Well, he more fears him than reveres him. He's a glitch hunter who specializes in hunting undead and shooting really badly, and also driving.
Yep, driving's pretty good. Unfortunately, you got a flat,
Yeah.
and your van is just outside at this house party that you've all been swept to. You had started out in Paradise City, but this weird fog had rolled in and quite aggressively, really, taken you guys and dumped you.
Yeah, that was freaked me out. I was trying to fix the tire.
Yeah, I know. It's so super uncool. So when we had last left off, Pew Pew, you were getting ready to work on a couple things.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Sitting at the party there, I'd been hanging out with Tao Jin, and I talked a little bit with Sama, and I noticed Sama's really into all this gear, so I go over to her, or him, them. I can't really tell. Him. And I'm like, dude, so that thing, that armor you're wearing, man, you like, can I check it out? Like, can I fiddle with it, man? Like, you know, I could probably learn a lot from it.
If I take it off, it goes away.
No way. Do someone have like some kind of power over you or something?
Well, yes.
Cool. I should probably check on my van. So I guess I'm gonna go to the front door after talking to Sama, and try to go outside and see if I can get my van fixed again.
Yeah. You open the front door, and when you do, you just see the fog is like right literally at the edge, just right there.
Whoa. Hello. Streamy cat.
So yeah, it's just right there, man.
Yeah. Oh my god. Whoa. Like, Romy, check it out, man. I think we're stuck in here.
Yeah, Pew Pew, I don't think. Let's not mess with that right now. We'll get to your van.
Okay.
Yeah, 2 shakes. We'll get there.
We're on it.
Well, what should we do? Like, we got to figure this out. We got to get out of here. So, maybe I'll try to investigate the place.
Yeah. So what do you want to investigate around here?
Just if there's any like we're on the main floor right now, right?
Yeah, currently we're on the first floor of the house.
If there's anything like, actually, I'm gonna make an insight roll. Here, let me grab it.
Sure.
And my passive insight's 15.
Okay.
But, is that good enough to like sense anything going on? Or?
I mean, what I would say is that you definitely the scales on the back of your neck are feeling a little raised at this point. Like,
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go into insight perception. I'll throw an insight, a perception check, and I look around to see if there's any like secret doors or like something going on, or like some vampire's gonna jump out at me or something. So here's the roll.
yeah, man, that would suck.
It would. 8. I don't see nothing.
8. Yeah, no. I mean, the music's pretty bumping. You know, there's like some lights going on in the den.
Cool.
It's kind of cool. Yeah.
I'm not paying attention at all. Then I like forget what I'm doing and I go back to dancing.
Sweet. What's everybody else up to at this point?
Well, let's see. So last time we left off, Callie was in the. I think that she was in that dining room, right?
Yeah, that's right. Callie had been in the dining room.
Okay, so, well, after like sort of noticing that there's not really anything really going on there, she's going to do some investigating too. Specifically, curiosity is going to get the better of her, and she is going to be like, I wonder what this spiral staircase leads to.
Mm-hmm.
And so she sort of just goes up the spiral staircase.
Yeah, you're able to go up the staircase, no issue. You get to a landing, essentially. And you see the staircase goes up another floor. This particular area has like a balcony. There's like this like old creaky set of armor against a wall. And you see a couple hallways leading off towards a couple sets of doors. Like there are some more rooms on this floor.
Okay, let's see.
While this is happening, Romy's just getting her and Pew Pew a drink because she's like, well, I'm going to enjoy this for the moment.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks, sister. Appreciate it. Wow.
Cheers.
Pew Pew, it tastes like nothing.
I thought for sure this was some Hawaiian punch, but or Ohana punch, but it doesn't taste like anything.
They went for the cheap stuff. I don't
No,
get it.
it doesn't even taste like water, man.
Yeah, like you know what water tastes like.
Ugh.
It doesn't even have that. It's just liquid going down your throat.
Yeah, I don't want to stay here anymore. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, I think I saw Callie going upstairs. Let's go see where they went. That Sama dude was blocking the stairs early. Let's go. Come on.
Taojin is going to walk up to right where they got drinks as they're leaving, pour himself 2 glasses, down one, fill the other one up, and then follow them up the stairs.
Seems good.
By the gods, do you have to do that? It's
He's just mid-drink, and it's just splashing down his front, and he stops and he says, "Do what?"
Dude, you're making a mess of the floor, man.
Don't worry, it was like that before the last 500 years.
That's just not considerate at all.
That's fair.
So, like, I think we're done here. Romy,
Yeah.
we gotta get out of here. I put my hand onto the skeleton, and I just, like, forget about my prejudice, and I'm just like, I know you're undead, but let me help you get dead, man. Like, let's get you out of here. No, I mean, like, let's get you. Where are you from? You must have come from somewhere on Cube, man.
Cube? What's Cube?
Yeah. This is the world where we all come from. Right, Romy?
Yeah, to be fair, Tao, I don't think he's ever going to really warm up to you, so just go with it.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I don't know where Cube is, but that's not where I'm from.
Okay, well, we gotta get you buried, because you don't belong out of the crowd. So this is what we gotta do. We gotta get your ass out of this house. We gotta figure out where it is you need to be buried, and we're gonna get you there. Bro, I got you.
I
That is
think
so
that's
awesome,
kind
Ernest.
of rude.
Take a breath, Pew Pew. Come on now.
Honestly, I think traditionally there's a casket match involved.
Yeah, we could do that, but I mean, I'll
what's it?
fight
Who's
you
it?
if you want. Like, I'm down. Whatever.
Usually, if someone's going to be retired, especially forcibly, there's a casket match involved.
What he said, man. I watched that a couple times.
Tao takes off imaginary glasses and then realizes he doesn't even have eyes. And just goes, "What language are you speaking?"
Do you want to stay here? Or do you want to
No.
go home?
No.
You had a home once, right? And I make like a persuasion check if I have to. I suck at persuasion. but
I mean, you can try. Go
Yeah.
for it.
17.
And do I make a roll to not? Am I resisting? I don't know what to do.
Insight.
Yeah, you can roll insight if you want to see if you want to try and do a resist. Sure, why not?
You know what? I'll roll insight. Can I ask a quick
Wouldn't
question?
that be more like a wisdom save?
It's
but I don't know.
Actually,
uh,
you're
social
right.
skills
in
are a
that
plus
it-
rolls.
In that
Leave
it would
it to
be
the
that would be a saving throw. However, make a charisma saving throw, Tao.
Oh, charisma.
Yeah,
Okay.
because it's a force of personality.
So, real quick, how do I roll things in Roll20?
So what you
It's
would
been a
do
while.
is you would do that nice little. Well, if you have it in your character sheet, you just click on it.
I do.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll just go
Let me
to the
just get a
character
drink.
sheet. That's fair.
Drinks are all.
And I just click charisma.
Yep.
Hey, there it goes. Wow. Dope. Dope splits.
You, dude, trust me, man. I'm gonna take care of you.
All
Like,
right.
I want to be your friend until I can bury you.
Okay.
I hate to
Angle.
state what may be the obvious, but one, we're not where we should be.
Hmm.
Two, our not quite dead friend Tao here definitely seems to be one of the few locals who's talking and has a personality.
Yeah.
Aside from Soma, no offense, but
No, Tao's got way more personality than I do.
You got some sweet robot shit.
fair enough.
He
Well,
does
again,
have some sweet robot shit. That's so true.
it's a good gimmick, but no, I remember there being discussions about a club, the DJ, and that's the way out.
Yeah, it's a way out.
Well, let's do it, man.
Soma, were you taking this there? I forget. That was like 5 minutes ago, right? It was 5 minutes ago or something like that. How long?
Yes,
have
I
I
have
been
a feeling that the house is fiddling with us. You said you were stuck here for how long?
here? Like 2 weeks or something like that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, man, I was dancing.
Just dancing.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
I
And Tao, if he could cry, would cry, but can't.
Oh, bro, I'm sorry.
again, everything has gone wonky and it sounds like temple nonsense. And temple nonsense means magic, which is the thing that I don't get.
Temple nonsense.
Let's work our way upstairs. Let's go see what Callie's up to, and then, as you said, Tao, I do think Soma promised to get us out of here, but either way, we're getting out of here, right, Pew Pew?
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
let's do that. Yeah, I like that idea.
Okay.
All right, just so long as you promise. And then Tao extends a handshake towards Pew Pew.
Cool, man.
All right.
This is
That's
a big step. I'm
promise.
super proud.
That's a promise.
Super proud right now.
All right, and we'll swing our camera back over to Callie. So, Callie, what are you up to up on that landing?
Okay, so first thing she's gonna do is she's going to go up to one of the doors and open it just to sort of peek in and see what's going on in there.
Okay, so
Um,
the doors that you can see from where you're at you see two doors essentially to your left. One's kind of set into the wall ahead of you, off to that side. The other one's set into the side. And then you see on your right a set of double doors.
Okay. First thing she's going to check is probably the double doors. Yeah,
Okay.
definitely the double doors. She's gonna check the double doors just to see, but she's not gonna go in the room just yet. She's just gonna sort of peek in to make sure there's nothing like waiting for her there, because she doesn't want to like sneak in on somebody. You know.
Yeah. What you see is essentially this looks like a if you're not mistaken, it's like a master bedroom probably. It's got there's like some sort of like animal skin rug on the floor, this canopied bed, that has some like eye rivets driven into it, and just like a little bit of dust in some places, but not too bad.
Well, is there anybody else in the room?
Not that you can see, no.
Right. So in that case, she's just gonna do some investigating around. Should I like roll investigation or something?
Sounds
See
like
if
a
there's anything?
great plan to me.
All right. If she finds anything.
A 2. So no, you don't really. What you find is like some cups on the nightstand, and like some half-eaten food on the side table, and there's a mirror facing the bed, and that looks like that opens into a closet, which is full of all sorts of like clothes and stuff. Some fairly chic looking things, actually, like maybe a couple decades old.
But either way, I don't find anything of interest in there.
I mean, depends on what you find interesting, but
Right.
for purposes
So,
of
but-
escaping from the house, not really.
Right. So, yeah. So if there's nothing there, actually, she's gonna like probably do some looking around in the closet to see if there's any indication of like what exactly is going on in here, where they are, or because earlier she was told by I forget, I think it was Taojin, that there's somebody who's pulling the strings behind the scenes. So that's basically what she's sort of looking for, some clues as to what's going on.
Tao
Sure.
did mention that last time.
Something to that extent. So as you go rooting around in the closet, Callie, the door slams shut and everything goes dark. And we're gonna cut back to the others who are going up the stairs.
Whoa, these are some cool stairs. I like how they go all the way around and around and around, man.
So you're fighting the casket in a casket match.
No, you get put in the casket at the end.
You
Like
get
the
put in
person
the
that loses.
casket.
You're gonna lose, right? But I'm gonna help you, and it's okay.
You're gonna help me lose.
Well, yeah. I mean, you
Yeah,
want to train everyone. Well,
Traditionally, the match, as it's set up, is you have two folks enter. There's a casket on either side of the ring,
Okay.
and whoever is thrown into the casket and it closes is the one that's retired.
Okay.
Now, retirement might end in death. Retirement might end in extended vacation. It just depends upon the Federation.
But it makes
Okay.
it happen. It's make it better if we plan it all out, right? Because it's all scripted, right? So like, yeah,
Depends on the
What?
Federation.
What's scripted? The fight?
oh, it's improv and stuff, but never mind.
It's- Improv? How do you improv a fight? I mean, I guess it's all improv.
Haven't you ever watched pro wrestling, man?
What is pro wrestling?
So I go over if like there's a TV nearby, because we said there's a lot of TVs and shit. So,
Yeah, there's
not
like
in-
one right there.
Not in here though.
Oh,
We went
okay.
up- we're-
Yeah.
we've come
I'll
up the
forget about
stairs.
that.
Yeah.
There's,
show you
there's
later.
TV in the den, but
Yeah.
so,
Where do you think that Callie went?
probably
I don't know.
snooping.
They're probably
Looking
like
around.
now. Is Callie still conscious?
We'll cover that in a moment.
Okay.
Oh God.
So I like look around and stuff, and I just passive like try to see if like because I've got a 15 survival as well, so I can roll a survival check to like look for tracks to try to find where Callie went.
Yeah, sure.
16. I got a 16.
16. A 16 is
So,
pleasing. So,
Sweet 16, just like Callie, right?
Yeah.
Is
Uh,
Callie 16 years old?
I don't know. I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you are
totally.
able
She's 16.
to head up the stairs
So am I
uh,
actually. but
and track along, and
16.
there's like,
I'm a ninja teenage turtle.
yeah, they go up to the very top of the spiral.
Yeah, we
And-
tracked down Callie.
Well, you get to it's not
Or-
so dusty along the main floors, but you're able to see like some smudges
Yeah.
from where Callie left some stains.
Yeah,
So
and
there's like
actually-
a little mud tracked
Spilling a
in.
drink here and there.
Yeah, and they
Yeah.
probably even be able to see like
wait, no,
the
she's 16, never mind.
master bedroom like door propped open too, right?
Yeah, the master bedroom door was absolutely left open.
Okay, well, what do you guys want to do? Roll me? I got point. Make sure you shoot.
Got it. And Romy's just gonna walk straight into the room, check it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Just
you-
gonna plush.
yeah, it's not bad actually. You know,
Kinda weird, man.
like so the sheets are like this nice silk with like an animal print. It's oh man, it's a waterbed.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Is it like the preeminent like 1980s 90s like family like bed or like but parents room, you know, like
Yeah, absolutely.
I just get the heebie-jeebies in here.
I don't know what to talk about. I love it. And
You, like, jump on the
I
bed.
immediately sit on
Into
the bed and
water
just
bed.
go.
It wobbles to and
Yeah.
fro. Yeah, no, it feels like this would be a fantastic place to rest.
What do you think, Arn? Could we smash it if we you just slammed someone on it?
Anything can break if applied with enough force.
Yeah.
Okay, first things first, Pew Pew. And I'm gonna look around. I'm like, Soma, you've been here the longest, right? Or is it Tao? I can't remember.
I think Cow's with us. I think Salma's with us. I think we're all together now, aren't
Yeah,
we?
pretty much everybody's together except for
Yeah.
Callie currently.
Yeah.
Tao's been here longer than I have.
I've been here a while.
Okay, so Tao,
Yeah.
have you been in this room before? Was the door always open? Do people shut it? Is this room meant for like hooking up so the door's always shut? So why would the door be open? So why are people in here? That kind of thing.
Huh. To be quite honest, I don't have any memory of this room.
That's really not good, dude.
No, it makes
You learn to
sense.
live with it.
Soma, I know you haven't been here as long as Tao has, but to my knowledge, you still operate with a meaty flesh and meaty brain as opposed to just a intellect.
What are you saying?
I'm saying that your operating system or mind is mystically tied, as opposed to one that I can poke and make bleed.
Do I still have brains?
So
Philosophical
now, while
question
you
for
guys are like talking amongst yourselves, you hear like some banging on from the inside of the closet. Well, probably.
Oh, dude,
Here's
what's
the
that?
thing. You don't hear it
Oh,
from
wait.
the inside of the
Oh,
closet.
you don't.
They hear it from elsewhere in the house.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Well,
Oh.
either way, you hear. So she's like, "Hey guys, I'm in here.
You hear
Somebody
like
lock me in the closet."
a muffled noise from
somewhere.
vaguely.
Well, a flurry of activity happens in me, and I'm like, whoa, what was that? And I,
That was
look-
probably Callie who wandered off.
That's a long wander.
I look around for her, and I roll a 19 perception. So I
Um,
search around like everywhere I can.
yeah,
like, start going
think
crazy.
You think it's coming from the closet door. You fling it open. There's clothes in there, but there is no Callie.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
Well, I'm like, well, I got an answer for this. I just whip out my monkey wrench from my freaking toolbox, which I just happen to have on me because I was carrying it.
Seems good.
And I like start smashing the wall.
Is that entirely necessary?
Well, I don't know what to
think
do.
that's
What do you wanna
entirely
do?
necessary.
Yeah. What am I seeing from with all this? Can I see him
No, you
like barging into the closet?
You don't see anything actually.
So
You're just
everything's still dark. I'm
in
still
this
sort of
dark
in this-
void.
So,
Oh, we heard her from somewhere in the house.
In the wall.
Callie, if you could make a perception check for me.
Okay, perception.
it's not bueno.
Oh no. Oh no. That is No. Everything's fine. You just terrible void that you seem to be trapped in. You can hear your friends kind of murmuring about somewhere in the distance, but
I'm smashing on the freaking wall to no avail.
Tao is
you're
going to look.
cracking it a little bit.
Yeah,
Tao's
keep
gonna
going.
look. Tao's gonna look at Pew Pew smashing the wall and just be like, "He got mad at me for spilling my drink, and he's beating up the. I don't get these people."
Dude, she's stuck in the walls, man.
Like,
You don't know that.
I don't know what I know. I feel it.
You just admitted that you're 16 years old.
Okay,
I
well,
am probably
and maybe my hormones are like working overtime, I guess.
So
It feels
the
really
oldest here is the dead man. I'm guessing the next oldest is either myself or Soma.
Pew Pew.
Yeah.
Make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Oh
right.
God.
also, what Callie is gonna start doing is she's gonna start firing off her-
17.
A 17. Okay. So as you're hitting the floor, yeah, you start to feel, or you're hitting the wall, you start to feel the floor give way, and
Yeah.
you jump back
Whoa!
as it swings open and reveals just darkness beneath.
Oh.
Yeah, that'll
Use my
happen.
thieves tools instead of my tinker tools. Ugh.
Okay, so do I see anything when this happens? Am I like in the trap door?
Yes.
Okay, like I'm in a trap door, you guys. Like,
Hey, little sister, and I reach down and like pull her up.
is it deep enough?
No, it's not too deep actually. Once
Yeah.
once the door opens, actually, you realize that you're in another closet.
In another.
Oh.
What? Huh.
So is there another door where she's at?
Yeah. It's weird that she didn't see it until now.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
say I'm gonna say hold up, Callie, and I'm gonna hop down there with her,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna try the door.
The door opens without issue.
All right.
Have you
Look
found
what
this-
I found.
Oh, this is weird, you guys.
This is getting back to what I was trying to ask. Again, Tao, Soma, you were mentioning that this DJ is the one in charge.
Yeah.
You've also implied a number of things about the mist being weird and wonky,
Yeah.
and that you have no idea about Q.
Yeah. These are all true things that I've said and you've heard and we've established. Yeah. I'm with you.
Okay, I'm just reviewing everything because I've taken a number of chair shots to the head.
Yeah, that's okay. I've been there, bud.
So this feels like a match type I've seen before, which was a House of Horrors match. And everything is weird here and doesn't operate on normal physics because the person in charge wants it to be that way. So if you two have the experience and you mentioned a club, which is the way out of the house that isn't the front door?
Oh.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I'm just down in the pit, like,
What do you mean you don't
Door.
remember?
What about down here, guys?
Door.
Like, Tao Jin, have you ever seen this before? What about you, Sama?
I mean, I've never seen you before. Yeah, that's true.
No, the hole, dude.
Oh, the hole.
Like, look at this. You see this hole in this master bedroom, like that we're standing over.
Yeah, I see
Yeah.
the hole in the master bedroom that we're standing in. Yeah.
Have you ever seen it before?
No.
Let's go down there.
Okay.
And I like jump in behind Romy.
It is
Yeah.
Buddy
very,
cop
very
style.
cramped in this closet at this point.
Well, there's
you
a
guys are
door down
playing-
there, right?
Oh, no, you opened the door. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're gonna go that way.
Right. So
Yeah,
what's,
I'll
what's
start
in
walking that way.
what's in the
Check
other
you
door?
later, dudes.
What's on the other side of the other door?
So in this door, on the other side of this door, is like a smaller room. There's like a pair of smaller, less well-appointed beds, but they're still fairly decent. There is immediately, as you emerge from the closet, a door to your right, and otherwise like a couple small, meager, like there's like a little chest in front of each of the beds.
Okay. Are the chests locked?
No.
Okay, so what Callie's going to do is like, all right, I'm already kind of suspicious about these things, so we should probably keep a distance. I can take care of this. So she just starts like playing this tune on her guitar, and it just summons an echo of a hand. that echoes these little phantasms that all her spells summon, and it just sort of hovers over to the chest and opens it. While she's like sort of a decent distance away, just in case something explodes out of it.
You open the chest. Nothing pops out.
Hey, is anybody dead down there yet?
Oh, come on down.
Will you
No,
just
we're
follow
all-
us already? You know
we're
you're gonna be
fine.
with us, right?
Fine.
Thank you.
Taojin climbs down.
So,
Now
Soma, you coming
someone's
too?
dead in there.
You know what, Soma?
I like that guy. That was funny.
That was a good one. Yeah,
That was a pretty good
that was
one.
a good one.
That was pretty good.
You got me that time.
Well, to be fair, you're undead.
It's true.
To answer your question, I am not jumping in a closet full of all of you.
Oh, come on, I'll hoist you down. Come be
So-
dead with me.
I'm fine here, thanks.
Listen,
All right.
I'll be right back, you guys. It's just something I gotta take care of real quick.
Yeah, just go ahead. It's fine.
And as everyone's discussing, producing a piece of chalk from his belt and just making a quick X on the bedroom door,
Oh, that's smart.
both sides, and then put an X on both sides of the closet door.
Yeah. Sure.
You're like a legit adventurer, aren't you, bud?
I was sent for training. That's why I was in Paradise City.
Paradise City. You guys keep saying all these names.
What
You-
city are you from, man?
Hold on. I need to make a check.
Oh dear.
History check.
Would it be a history check?
How long have you been around, Tao? How many times have you thought about home in the last couple hundred years?
Wow, not a lot.
You'll have to make a history check. Then.
Okay. Yeah, that's an 8.
You don't.
Do you remember that? Are you from I'm sorry, I gotta matter this for 1 second. Your character is from a D&D world, right?
I feel like it's some sort of forgotten realm or something.
I just need that. Crazy, man. No idea what that is.
Yeah, me neither. It's like on the tip of my jawbone. You know what I mean?
And I kind of look into your eye socket to see if there is a brain in there.
Can you see? Can you see in? Can we get a light?
Yeah,
Anything in
it's
there?
like flashlight out.
Yeah.
Is anybody still left upstairs in that room in that master bedroom? Okay.
Soma didn't want to
Soma
know.
and
And
Arn
then
are still up.
Arn.
Good.
Monsieur Ashbone und Amtville.
So
So
at that point, what I would say then is you guys start to see the covers stir on the bed.
Oh
Oh,
God. Oh no.
Water bed.
As you see like a shape start to form. Somebody was in the bed.
Mm-mm.
Uh-huh.
What?
So, Soma, do you know all the different guests that are at this house party?
No, there's too many to keep track of.
This isn't that big of a house.
It's a lot bigger than you would think. Taojin yells up at them.
Is there anyone we should be concerned about, Tao?
Let's see. There's a couple of zombies. I think there's a few vampires. I think a werewolf crashed at one point.
I'm pretty sure you didn't mention any of this before. This would have been
Once he-
something really cool to know.
Once he says
I would've
werewolf,
totally killed
Arn
those
jumps down into the closet. It's like, zombie, okay. Vampire, dealt with the brute before. Werewolf, that's a new one, jumping down.
but what about Romy though?
I was gonna say I feel like this is slang. I don't like it.
Rude. So, Soma, are you doing anything at this point? Have you seen this movement?
He'll wait and see what's going on.
Oh my
Okay.
God. What a
Yeah,
lad.
Callie's sort of,
The absolute mad lad.
Callie's sort of hiding behind. Now is Pew Pew down here yet?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
Callie-
I would.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna go right for one of the other chests. I'm not even gonna be nearly as cautious, and I just whip out my thieves' tools and just start like, are they locked?
They
Can I
aren't
just
even
pop-
locked.
Oh, I kick them open. There's like steamer trunks, eh? I'm like, kick them open. Check it out, man. What's in here? And I start digging through it. And like, I don't even care. I just like, whatever. What's it? What's? Dude, look at this. What is it?
As
Yeah,
you
so-
start pulling stuff out, you yank a couple things out, toss them out, and then what you find at the bottom of the trunk is a still beating heart.
Oh God.
Oh,
Whoa.
Hey, can I have that?
Tao, when you come over and
Dude.
see it, you don't
Yeah.
see anything.
Oh, I don't see anything.
It's gone. It's basically gone in a flash.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa. I think the Paku's trying to tell me something. Oh.
Romy's looking at Arn like, wow, you got down here fast.
There was a beating heart in there, man. A beating heart.
Yeah, House of
Beating
Horrors
heart?
match. There's all sorts of weird stuff.
Oh,
Plays with the mind.
oh my gosh. You're not
So
gonna RKO
Emma,
me,
do
are
you? How's the house guest?
House-
Friend or foe?
Wait, house guest.
yeah, there's somebody in the bed,
Rising
So,
out of it.
and Callie's just sort of like hiding in the closet still.
oh, Callie, that's happening
No.
upstairs.
That's upstairs. Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
So that's why I
Okay.
asked who was still up there. So, Soma, what you see is as the shape forms and then sits up, it's a fairly nice looking girl. Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm listening.
Yeah. Oh man, she's got the nice, like, disheveled, just woke up, but I still look pretty hair.
Lucky.
Yeah, I know. It's not fair, is it?
Right.
And she just she bats those eyelashes at you. Oh, hi. Is the party still going?
Always.
Oh,
Soma, did you find a trap up there?
Always.
It's a
If
trap.
that guy gets killed, I'm totally taking his robot stuff.
I'm gonna take some of his organs.
Soma, I want you to go ahead and make a charisma saving throw.
Oh no.
Cool. 14.
A 14. A 14's good. We like 14. Yeah, you definitely feel that pull to kind of like chill here for a while, but you don't have to if you don't want to.
I think yeah, Soma gives a slight bow and the party's downstairs, and then he goes into the closet and shuts the door.
So the question is, are we all in the closet or out of the closet?
There's
Half
some
and
that
half
are
out.
in. Yeah.
So
Now down here, taking the chalk, marking the interior of this closet, the exterior of this closet. Chalk back away. Walking into the room. Just point of fact, if this is in fact a house of horrors, impulse control is important.
Oh, I'm
What are
totally with
impulses?
The thing that Pew Pew just does.
that. Yeah,
Oh,
man. He's
yeah,
talking
that
about
makes
me.
That makes sense.
Cool. Yeah. I'll join your stable, bro. We will take out the red and blue. The blue meanie? Yeah.
You do not want to be volunteering for something you don't understand.
Okay.
Are
Whatever.
you talking about being his horse?
I'm so confused right now.
No, and when it comes to horses and horsemen, we don't mention those. That ends up with someone getting spine busted
Yeah.
and walks away.
So many terms.
Are you just heading out the other door there, Arn?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Just
follow Arn. I'm like,
Oh.
Arn, you walk out and you walk out onto the second floor landing.
I don't really know
Oh.
what he did, but he's so cool, man.
Mark.
Yeah.
Mark.
Tao would like to follow Arn as well. Tao's
Yeah.
going to withdraw a little notepad and start writing certain terms down.
Yeah, Callie is gonna like follow Arn too, because he like guys like seriously like half the time that Arn is talking, I don't know what the hell he's talking about, but he seems to know his stuff. So
It's always
I'm
Yeah,
gonna-
dude. I know
I'm
what
gonna
you mean.
sort of, yeah. I'm gonna follow him. So yeah.
okay.
I think that's the point where we declare the wrestling guy the leader.
Like I said, heaven help us.
Yeah.
This always happens.
So would you consider, if he's sort of the presence of the party, did he just have a heel face turn?
I mean, he had that a while back, but
Thank you.
Maybe he's a twink.
The term is tweener.
Tweener. Yeah, we call it something different up here. It's like Canadian about me.
I don't know terms.
so yeah, you step out onto this landing. You see the staircase headed back up towards the third floor, and on the end of the hall. Basically, this is like kind of. It's not the exact same setup as the first floor down below, but it is the same amount of space. You see like the suits of armor kind of set in there, and they are flanking two sets of double doors, one to your left, one to your right, a little bit further down on this landing.
Hey, so guys, like, I may be wrong about this, but I kind of got a suspicion that we're dealing with a sort of mirror world situation. Because, like, I know about this sort of thing. There's this game that, it's really popular back in Vector Valley, and like, there's this guy with a sword and a little green tunic. But either way, there are like two worlds. There's a light world and a dark world, and we might have just flipped over into the other world.
Oh, cool.
Just giving you a heads up. Could be dangerous down here.
So that's like when Paku Paku eats the big thing, and then all the ghosts run away.
Yeah, sure, we'll go with
Cool.
I just got that reference.
Okay. So these suits of armor, are they armed?
Yes. Yeah, they have like these ceremonial halberds that they're holding.
Yup.
I bet
Those are
those things are
definitely
enemies.
not legal. And just
Can I
got a
take
sneaking
mine?
suspicion. First, we may end up taking them sooner than you want, and
Oh.
pushes one over.
Oh shit! Hey, you said not to be
Don't do
impulsive.
that.
It clatters over, and as this happens, a large amount of blood comes splashing out of it, coating the
holy-
floor.
Oh my god!
God, my food.
Gnarly.
I love
Oh,
my
that's
food.
where I put Tao's blood.
Wait, you left it on the second floor? I cannot believe you sometimes.
What? I mean, like, Tao, you knew about this thing? Why
What
is there
thing?
so much blood in it?
The only explanation I can pretty much give for anything in this wackadoo world of ours is that's how it be sometimes. There's the blood.
So,
Romi's gonna walk up to the one that Arn pushed over and just like lift the face mask to see if I can see anything inside of it.
Uh-oh.
like, get back. It might be animated.
Nah. Nah, just like a little gobbet of blood comes dripping out as you lift the visor.
Huh. Great.
House of
Callie's
Horrors
gonna
match.
go.
Yeah.
Callie's gonna go to like the other suit of armor and use her mage hand to open up the visor. Just open up the visor, not knock it out, not knock it off.
You open up the visor. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh
no!
Let's see. Let's see.
Oh,
Nice.
that's awesome.
So what happens is, as you open the visor, the armor suddenly leaps at you, and you manage to jump aside
Yeah.
as it clatters to the floor.
Just like, whoa, yep, animate it. I told you.
Believe you. And it just takes quickly the reinforced cane and just swings down and tries to hit this thing in the knee.
Oh no, it comes apart
Oh,
after Callie dodges out of the way.
Right.
Does blood pour it out of it too?
No.
Oh, damn it, my other blood. Still not found.
Okay,
I think that was like 4 pints, dude.
yeah, I'm. Whatever. And Romy's just gonna keep walking.
Tao's
wait for
gonna
me.
follow Rummy.
Now we're following Romy. I like this.
All right, which way are you going, Romy?
Well, we walked past the statues going towards the land. Sorry.
So you've come off the landing.
Okay.
There were 4 sets of armor, each pair flanking a set of double doors to the left and to the right, from where you come off of.
Came from the left, right?
Essentially, yeah.
We came from the left, you said?
Well, with the way you're facing, if you were facing towards the armors, you would have come from the right, actually, is the way it works.
so there's 2 sets of double doors, one on the left, one on the right.
Mhm.
2 of the suits of armor have collapsed. There are 2 left.
Uh-huh. And then you also have the staircase leading up and down behind you.
Okay.
Yes. Thank you, Mr. Flight Attendant. Appreciate it.
Let's see. What do you guys think? Up this way.
Let's check the other door and then go up.
Yeah. I was gonna
Okay.
say, let's go to the other door.
Whatever
Did we
y'all
go?
want.
Did we try to go through the first door and did it not open? Or
No, they hadn't tried. You guys were futzing around
Oh,
with the
yeah.
armor.
can I go? Like, I'll be the leader. I make a thieves tools check on the door, or maybe Romy. You want to work together with this? I'll help you because you're way better at this than me.
I have a sneaking suspicion that nothing is locked.
Oh, okay. Cool. Let's open it.
Pew Pew, I have an idea. How about we count to 3 and just kick each door open at the same time?
Yeah, I kicked the left one. You kicked the right one. Then.
Yep.
That sounds like a plan.
Tao is going to stand exactly in the middle of where both of those doors are.
Hey,
Equidistant.
you guys pop the doors. Boom!
Yeah.
Crack them open. They open without any issue whatsoever.
And I
Nice.
drop my gun and do this clear.
He's got a
Spin
gun!
around.
Very lethal weapon. I love
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. So, one of the rooms, the room to the right,
Romy's room.
appears to be, Romy has opened up it looks like it's like a library maybe. There's like books on the walls, some like drapes on the room. You see a pair of people like making out on one of the couches, and they like jump up with a start as you bust the door open. Oh gosh!
Sorry. Just give me a minute. No big
And
deal.
Pew Pew, would you open up? This is a much larger room.
Okay.
Like this takes up a good chunk of this floor here, and
Wow.
it's got like stained glass walls and like there's like it's depicting like people playing instruments and that sort of thing. You see what looks like a piano or something like that, and what looks like a synth kit basically.
Sweet.
And like somebody's kind of working at the synth kit, kind of like making some tunes going on.
And I point my gun at him.
Like at this
Oh,
point,
hey, dude,
dude! It's a Hammond.
Cool. Oh, sorry, man. We're just trying to get out of here. Sorry.
Dude,
So I look around to see if there's anything valuable. Like, dudes, there's music in here, and I grab
Like,
a
and then
djembe
when-
drum, and I just start going boom, boom, boom. boom,
when
boom,
Kelly
badly.
hears this, she just runs right into the room, straight into the room where Pew Pew is, and she's like, "Oh man, this is tight!" And she just starts going around like, "Oh, what's this?" And she's like she's basically just going from instrument to instrument, synth kit to synth kit, just geeking out over everything. Like, "Oh, sweet, this is like a Yamaha such and such a thing, and this is so and so." And she's like, "Oh, this is so cool! I want one of these." And she's just going from one of these.
And Pew Pew's like, yeah, and he has no idea what she's talking about, but he's like, yeah, cool.
Romy's checking out her room and just saying, "Pew Pew, on task," yelling across the room. So, are there any other doors in my library room?
No, not that you can see.
Just a couple of people?
Just a couple of people, some furniture. You know, there's floor to ceiling bookshelves with like this, like one of those weird rolling ladders that you see in the movies.
Any
Oh,
wall sconces in here, and are there candles?
That is a very good question. You do not see candles. There are wall sconces, but they have lights.
Or like modern. Yeah. Well, it doesn't seem like there's any way to get out of here in this room. I really like the tunes, but we gotta get going. And I like grab whatever, grab. If there's anything valuable, like ridiculously valuable in the room, I do kind of pick it up just by habit. It's like, you never know. But otherwise, I I think we're good. Let's see what's upstairs.
Is there anything particularly interesting that I find in that music room? Like anything that I can use?
That you can use? I mean, for somebody of your particular talents, Callie, there are a lot of things in here that you can use.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean,
with regards to items that might be useful in getting you out of here, you don't really see much. But what you do see is that as you're guarding stuff, the guy taps you on the shoulder. And when you turn to look at him, he's got a skull for a face.
And so she just jumps back whoa, dude! Oh wait, are you did the same thing that happened to Tao Jin back there happen to you too?
And then he's gone.
And she just stands there oh my god.
And then
there was a ghost making music.
And then the Tao Jin
the ghost was making music.
and taps Callie on the shoulder.
Get back! Get away from me! Dude!
What?
Dude!
What?
There was a ghost in here making music.
Oh, that's cool.
No, it's not cool.
It's not cool. Oh, sorry.
No, it's not. Dude.
I'm not hip with the kids. I don't know what's in. I'm sorry.
Dude, you don't get it. The undead should not be making music.
That's
seriously.
kind of hurtful.
I mean, well, you're a bit different. I mean, you still have a soul, I would say that you're more maybe you've been cursed or resurrected. Maybe
That's
I don't know.
debatable.
But you're not any of the undead that I've seen. You can still you still have a personality, But this thing
Also
it was just
debatable.
a specter apparition type thing, because music itself is it's a living thing. It represents life. When a song starts, it's born. It starts and it grows through these chords and chord progressions, and then when the time comes, it passes away and it ends. And that's a heartbeat. That's rhythm. That's a beat. But and a song is a living thing, and living things are only supposed to come from other living things. So when the undead start making music, things stop making sense.
It's obvious you never heard of Dead Man Inc. And then walks into the library.
Yeah.
Soma's just standing in the hallway by Tao.
And she's just got this look on her face she just literally saw a ghost, even though it's not that uncommon.
Could have put a hand on Callie's shoulder and just say, "It's okay, kid. I remember when I saw my first ghost too."
Yeah, but this just throws so much into question. Okay, that wasn't the time to worry about this. We got to get out of here, and we got to get out of here fast. All right.
I would actually suggest taking things slower. Also, there's a library.
Yeah,
So,
Romy was going to walk up
library,
to the
let's
books,
see.
and does she see anything? Does anything jump out at her in the books?
Literally or metaphorically?
Yeah. I mean,
Well,
I knew
legit
that
at
was
this
coming.
moment, it could be anything.
Yeah.
go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Oh god.
Okay. Oh, okay. I don't know why I did it twice, but there you
That's
go.
it's sometimes it happens. Yeah, actually, what happens is you're looking around. Arn, as you're seeing Romy look around, you see like one book float from one shelf to the other.
Yes.
And she doesn't notice at all because what she finds that one of the books actually doesn't have anything written on the spine, and you kind of tug it a little bit to take it off the thing to see what it is, and it doesn't give quite as much.
Oh, I tug harder.
And click, you hear a click,
Yep.
and you see on the opposite wall a door swing open.
I'm just gonna look at
Ooh,
Arn and
secret
wink.
entrance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
House of Horrors match. As he's putting chalk marks on the two doors.
It's like
And then-
you're working for it or something.
Casually walking by one of the bookshelves, just sees one marked greed, grabs it, tucks it away.
You hear a jingle of coins as you pick it up.
Yep.
Are the lovers still in this room? Are they just
Almost definitely.
okay? I just need to bring that back to the forefront for a
I
second.
go like kick him. Hey, it's a kid's show. Come on, get out of here.
Romy was just ignoring them completely, like, yeah, you do what you gotta do.
Hey, if I was doomed to be in a house filled with horrors, ghosts, ghoulies, and stuff that has no flavor, I'd be making out with someone beautiful as well. Where's my place to
See
judge?
that one guy, man. I go like to see if there's any books on religious stuff, because that's what I'm into.
In the library itself.
Yeah, like spiritual, like treatises and stuff. Like whoa, there's like some Rumi poetry in there or something.
Check it. You do see some books on religion. They're mostly like things about, crystal healing, the dawning of the new age. A couple of them about ghosts, and you do find a fine tome that purports to have scary stories to tell in the dark.
Oh, sure.
Oh.
Interesting.
Yeah, Callie, meanwhile, goes in there and starts looking for, of course, some more music-related stuff. Mostly to try and get some answers as to what she just saw back there. Because, again, she has never seen an undead making music before.
Sure.
Like, that is something that just doesn't usually happen in Vector Valley. I mean, like, as a matter of fact, never really happens in Vector Valley, because as far as she knew, like, only the living could make music. But now she's just been, this bombshell's been dropped on her.
Oh yeah.
So yeah.
So you'll be looking for that. Callie, you headed over to the door that you were able to open, I expect. Yes.
Yeah.
Not Callie. I mean
Romy.
Rami.
Yeah, I wandered over there, and as I was walking, I pulled out. Okay, so just for clarification, I'm picturing a bolter as like a shotgun almost. It's
Yeah.
close range. Okay.
Sure.
Just wanted to make sure. So yeah, I pull that out just to, as I'm walking towards it, just to be ready.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You open up the door with the barrel of this, the barrel, quote unquote.
Mm-hmm.
And point it in, and you're just hit with this smell of incense. It's very, very pungent aroma.
Okay.
Smell like my van.
This is a different smell from your van, Pew Pew.
Yeah.
It's got that something funky to it. You can't quite.
Frankincense, myrrh.
It's like the
Iffy.
bad stuff versus the good stuff.
Oh.
Like,
Well, I'll go.
this is like some chem stuff. No, you can walk in. It's fine.
Yeah, no, I'm going in. I'm just.
I'm right
There
behind
are-
you, sister.
There are more shelves in here.
Soma, do you want to follow along?
Well, This room's not that big. It's only about, what is it, 10 feet? It's a small extension on the library.
All right, so what's on the shelves that I see?
Some books with titles we cannot repeat because this is a kids show.
Yes, indeed. Like devil books and stuff, like Aleister Crowley kind of stuff.
A couple of them, some of them with
The Necronomicon.
some of them with titles that a network censor would be blushing at.
Yeah.
Oh.
Gotcha.
Oh, that have the
Naughty
really
stuff.
pretty covers where there's like a guy with really long flowing hair holding a.
Oh,
100%.
Yeah.
I think he means like
Oh.
secret Vatican books too.
Twilight.
Oh yeah, that should be
50
bad,
Shades.
man. 50 Shades.
Yeah, 50 Shades would actually be the much more accurate.
Yeah.
50
summary.
Shades of Strahd.
Funny enough, that is on the shelf, but
Oh my gosh.
it's a handwritten manuscript actually,
Of course
by
it is.
Bella Durst. Okay.
That's got to be a pseudonym of some sort.
And on the far side of the area, you do see this big wooden chest.
Huh?
And half sticking out of it is this skeleton.
Whoa.
Like,
Do you wanna check it out,
rear
Romy, or
half,
should
like,
I?
they're reaching in.
It was reaching into it.
Yes.
Whoa. Do you want to check it out, Romy, or should I?
Like, if this dude died reaching into this chest, I don't know if it's a good idea to
You just got to be
do
careful.
the same.
We're pros.
Yeah, we're good. Pew Pew's got my back, and then
Yeah,
Romy's
I'm
gonna go and
standing
check it
back.
out. And
Okay.
I'm standing back. Someone's gonna get him. Someone's gonna get him.
All right. So, Romy, you're going to go open the chest or pull the skeleton
tools?
out, or what are you doing?
I'm
Look
gonna
for
go.
trap.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out first and make sure, see if I can ascertain what happened to the skeleton before.
Make a perception check, sure.
Ba, 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 ba. Yeah.
Nice.
19.
Nice.
Nice.
You've gotten
Okay.
better rolls this week, eh?
And then I'm going to need you to make a charisma saving throw for me.
Uh-oh.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
So as you pull the skeleton up to kind of take a look at it, the jaw opens and this piercing scream lets out.
Ah, yourself.
And it fades slowly. In the skeleton's chest, you see it was like wearing leather armor. It might have been some form of adventurer, possibly. It's got a little circle around the skull, like there's some stringy bits of hair coming off. And in the chest, in the armor area, are 3 darts embedded in there.
Okay.
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
Thank you. I'm pretty sure if I open this box, some darts are gonna shoot out. So Pew Pew, shell it up for a second,
Yo.
and I'm gonna try to disarm it. But if all else fails, I'm just gonna fling it open and dive to the.
Well, I can help you. So you get. I
okay.
think because I'm trained to thieves' tools too, so I could help you. You get advantage on the roll theoretically, as long as our preeminent GM is okay with that.
Yeah, sure. I'm good for it.
Sold. So
With advantage.
these tools.
So yeah, roll twice, I guess.
Oh.
Ooh.
There you go.
Yeah, you don't even need twice.
Seems good. Seems real good with
It's
that.
hot.
That 23. Yeah, Romy. This trap's done. It was a one and done. It fired off and it was already used.
Nice.
Um,
You're good, Pew Pew.
Sweet. Let's open
Yeah.
the chest.
Yeah. What's in there?
you also note, the skeleton has something clutched in its hand.
Ooh. So I'll open the chest, and Romy, I guess you go for that.
Yeah. I'll grab what's in his hand.
Okay. So Pew Pew, what you find in the chest? You find a couple of books. They're like black leather books.
Oh, check it out. I hand one to Tao Jin and I hand one to Callie. Books.
Oh, nice.
Thank you.
What is this?
I don't know. What
They're
else?
a couple of trapper keepers. It looks like.
Yeah.
What?
Trapper Keepers.
Those are my fave.
Yeah, cool.
Leopard print.
Nice.
Yeah, they have some. They have like one's got like this cover of a bat, and the other one's got like a unicorn on it.
I like kind of try it on halfway. It's like, what? Okay, here.
No, you put thing. It's pretty. Just
What's that in your hand?
yeah.
It's a cassette player with a set of headphones attached to it.
Whoa. Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm in a movie.
Well, what was he
Oh,
listening
nice.
to when he died?
Yeah, we'll put it on. What is it?
I'll
You
put it
like
on.
each
and
take an
flip my-
ear to it,
yeah,
Oh, yeah,
what is it?
totally
Yeah,
share it.
totally.
and you play it, and it's this deep, throbbing bass line track.
Oh, nice.
Uh,
Oh yeah.
and
Oh.
Satisfaction.
what you get actually is over the beat. Essentially, is this voice saying that, I'm not your Messiah. I'm the one who was here before you. I'll be the one who's here after you.
Whoa.
When you're dead and gone, I'll still be here. Worship me as you wish, but I'll always be the master.
Is this Depeche Mode?
Yeah. So like Callie goes up to them and is like, "Ooh, they've got some music. Let me hear it. Let me hear
Yeah,
it."
check it
And
out.
so she like
Yeah, we'll
listens
pass
to
it to her.
And she's like, "Ooh, this is edgy.
Oh,
I kind of like it."
Yeah, there's something about cheaters never prospering, and how everything they do will come to ruin, and that through their interference, they've called down corruption they cannot comprehend. It's really, really heavy stuff.
Dude, yeah, this is deep. What is this track? And so she like looks at the cassette player to see if there's any like title on the cassette that says what it is.
Yeah. The track is called An Ode to the Dursts by DJ 321 von Zarovich.
Oh my gosh.
An Ode to the Durst by 321 von Zarovich.
Uh,
Anybody here know of DJ Zarovich?
yeah, that's the guy.
The guy, like,
Oh, the Strahd guy.
that's
Yeah.
the DJ?
Oh,
Yeah.
Like the guy.
this is like
Like-
an earlier name of his or something.
Well, he's had a couple aliases from what I recall, but yeah, that's the guy.
Oh, he's one of those DJs. Yeah.
He's certainly one of something.
Mm.
So this is the guy that we're after then. The guy who made this tape.
Yeah.
So, well, then he must be somewhere nearby. I mean, the tape, he says that he's the one he's going to be here after everybody's gone and all that stuff, and he's always going to be here. So he's got to be around here somewhere. I mean,
Here's the thing about Strahd. He's sort of everywhere sometimes. He leaves little bits of himself around. He
so
is
what? Are you saying he's like omnipresent?
not omnipresent per se. The best way I can phrase it is that he is the ancient and he is the land.
Oh. So he's
So-
like an evil
so
Santa
what
And
He is
Claus.
as you
God?
say that, like the door slams shut.
Ah,
Like,
son
oh,
of
you gotta be kidding
mothers.
me! Not again!
I
Is
shouldn't
everybody
have,
in here?
shouldn't have talked about it.
Who's outside? Is everybody
We're all
in?
here.
Oh, so much.
I'm still in the hallway.
Yeah.
So much just watching everybody do this.
Yep.
Yep,
And Arn's in the library still.
Are we trapped in there now?
Arn's in the library.
Yeah, I'm in the library. You guys are in this tiny room.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are there any lights?
Oh yeah,
Hey,
yeah. There's like a little red light.
Okay.
When we bang on the door and try to get out, can we get back out the way we came in?
It feels a little stuck actually.
Oh.
hold on. Let me try something. One sec. He is the ancient. He is the land.
Snap, pop. The light goes out.
Oh,
Okay.
come on.
Okay. Yeah. I
Stop
really
doing
need to
that, dude.
I really need to stop doing that.
I turned my flashlight on. Look around.
You
Wait,
look
Wait, what if I
around.
say it a third time? Hold on.
No. I saw that movie. We don't need a remake.
What movie?
Nothing.
Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary.
Oh, you did that too?
Calm
You
down.
mean like the drink?
Romy, you feel something like drip onto your shoulder.
I look up.
There is a skinless corpse hanging above you.
Like, oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Dude.
It's not that scary.
And I think at this point, that's when I like try to like make a perception check or something to try to get out of here.
Sure.
Yeah, Callie's going to start looking for like any like extra switches or anything that she can use to get
Is the
out.
corpse moving?
Not yet.
Not
than
yet.
the
Not yet.
Not
That's
yet.
the worst.
Guys!
That's a 22.
A 22, he says. Yeah, with a 22, you're able to find a catch in the door.
Nice. Okay, let's get out of here, because that's disgusting.
Hey,
Push-
I take
push it
offense
open.
to that.
You don't have any blood anymore, dude.
Well, that's because Soma left it in the frickin'. Never mind.
Wait, all that blood was yours?
I think so. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know.
As we're leaving, I'm grabbing the cassette player and some Trapper Keepers. I'm not leaving them
Right.
behind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring some of that stuff too.
I'll take my
Yeah.
trapper.
Even though
keeper
they're
and
covered
trans-
in like goo.
Are they covered in goo?
Well,
No,
Is
well, I
there
mean, they're
anything-
getting a little drippy now if you keep standing in here.
No,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Right.
we don't do that.
Callie's gonna get out of there as soon as possible. Because she doesn't want that corpse to start moving around. Also, she takes one of the Trapper Keepers and like looks inside to see if anybody's like written anything in it. or put
Yeah,
anything in there.
absolutely. Inside the Trapper Keeper, you find somebody has written a spell of Bless on the inner cover.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
And on the other side, there is a loose piece of paper. It is apparently the deed to what is called the Durst House.
Oh,
Oh.
interesting.
Tao's
Okay,
gonna
so-
look in his trapper keeper too.
Yeah, so does this bless spell in the Trapper Keeper, does it count as like a spell scroll?
Yes, that is exactly
Okay.
what it is.
Gotcha.
Tao, your Trapper Keeper has a spell that is the protection from poison.
Oh, I don't need this. Anybody
Oh,
need a?
I might be able to use that.
Yeah. Okay. Here you go.
Yeah, I'll take that.
You also find in there a deed to a club called the Grinder, and it's spelled Grindr.
Sounds like a cool happening place.
Yeah, it seems like my style.
Yeah, unless it's someplace like this. Judging by the track record of places here, I wouldn't be surprised if it was just a giant wood chipper.
Okay.
So how many Trapper Keepers were there? Because I was gonna grab one if there was. Okay, so I grabbed the other one then.
3 Trapper Keepers, and if I remember correctly, 2 Black Books.
Yes.
Okay, I probably grabbed all of it because I wasn't gonna leave it behind.
And you're
Yeah,
are
look
you
at the
popping
books,
open
yeah.
your Trapper Keeper as well?
Yeah, I'm gonna follow suit.
Yeah. Yeah, this Trapper Keeper has a spell for a spiritual weapon in there.
Booyah.
And then also inside here, it says it's a will seating control in the event of untimely demise of Gustav and Elizabeth Durst,
Ooh.
uh, of the other properties, to their children, Rosavalda and Thornbolt, in the event of their untimely death.
Okay. I hand the black books over to Arn and be like, here, I don't know, these are for.
Can
I,
Tao can Tao comb his memory for the name Durst? It seems to be nagging at him a little bit.
Yeah, Callie, after seeing all this, is pretty much convinced that maybe whoever these Durst people are, they may be the people who own this particular house. But of course, she's not entirely sure.
We'll do that in a split second. Arn, did you have something
Okay.
you were doing with the book?
yeah. Again, in the Resistance, they teach you that reconnaissance is key.
Mm-hmm.
Going over, most libraries have a table. Just pulling these books on the table real quick. Pulling up, just out of curiosity after everything went wonky, he's looking back over to that couch to see if that couple's still there.
Nah, they're gone.
Okay. Gotta go back out. Selma, you want to join us in the library?
Yeah, man.
Sure. Been in there a while.
Yeah, there's just a wealth of knowledge. And I have a feeling that these two books have some hints. And we'll open both covers at the same time.
You open up the books.
Mhm.
They're blank.
Flipping through all of it, just real quick, they're both blank.
Yeah.
Okay. Going to take just a slightly closer look. Holding some of the pages up to the lamplight, see if there's any discoloration on the pages.
No, nothing that you can tell.
Oh. I say that, but you should also always keep a journal. And put these books in my backpack.
Sure.
All right. Well, I guess... Was there any other rooms upstairs?
Callie, there were a couple other rooms upstairs.
Yeah, there were two other doors that I didn't go through.
All right, we should probably go back up before going back down. Though
Yeah.
eventually I would like to see the kitchen.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea.
I will follow wherever you decide to poke around.
All right. Well, okay. I'm gonna go and check out those other two doors back upstairs. You guys can come with me if you want. So she goes and makes her way back up to the closet. And
Scream if you need me. I'm going to actually stay here and look around the library for a bit longer.
all right. Anyone else want to come with me? Because I'm kind of thinking that it's not a good idea for me to, just travel around, for us to just travel around here.
I'll take
without-
care of you. I'll babysit. Don't worry.
All right. Well, I don't need a babysitter, but
Shh,
whatever
it's
you want to
okay.
call it.
It's okay.
Whatever you guys want to call it. All right. So, yeah. So she goes back up there.
Tao's gonna follow.
Okay.
So, what about that girl that was in the bed in the other room?
We'll cover that actually in a couple minutes. I think it is about time for us to go ahead and take a short break. Make sure everybody gets a chance to recharge, and we'll come back strong for our next half. Thanks very
All right.
much, folks. We will be right back.
Time to take a nap.
Y'all are a bunch of trouble.
Yeah, we're all troublemakers.
I totally lost my camera for a second here. What am I doing? Oh, here we go. Start video. Hello. How's everyone doing?
I'm doing all right.
Mhm.
Yeah, still kind
I know the feeling. And we are back, folks. Thank you for sticking around with us. So, party time. I heard some people were heading upstairs, which is where the real party is, right, guys?
Woo!
That was Tao and Callie, yeah?
That's right.
What do you say we follow him, Romy?
I go where you go.
And
Aw.
Sama and Arndt, you guys are staying here?
I think so, yes.
Surprise.
Primarily, I would like to look through a couple more of these books, see if there's any hints as to how to get out of here.
Yeah, books, man. Yeah, totally.
Okay. So,
Books, man.
books, totally.
Oh, Matt, I had asked if I could make a history check on Durst.
Yes, you did. Correct. Thank you for the reminder. Please do that right now.
Oakley dokley.
All right, I'm back.
Perfect timing. We are just back on.
Whoop. Nope.
Awesome.
Durst. I mean, you've been hearing a lot about these Durst, but you ain't
Durst.
seen one of them. So
Durst. Fred Durst. Durst.
Oh, we definitely need to go upstairs because it's all about the nookie.
Just keep on rolling, baby.
You just did.
don't bring down the dead man on us, please.
Keep rolling.
Yep, exactly. So you guys have headed upstairs, and you said you wanted to test one of the other doors, correct, Callie?
Right.
Okay, which door did you want to check up on?
I'm going to check the one that. Okay, you mentioned that when I first got up the stairs, there was like one door directly to my left, right?
Not like directly to the left, but pretty much to the left, yeah.
Right. So that's the one that she checks first.
Okay. So you check the door. You open the door, and inside is this one's another nice bedroom. It's got another one of those canopied beds, and that's the big dominating feature of the area. Like nightstands, fireplace. Sure, there are a couple doors off to your right. With like one of them's like a stained glass door. It looks like it might lead outside.
Oh, wait.
And sitting on the bed, kind of lounging, is this lady, and she's dressed fairly nicely. You know, dressed for the party, it looks like. And she smiles, kind of dreamy.
Oh. Okay. So, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to barge in on you like that.
Oh no, I'm just kind of hanging out here right now. Just kind of waiting. Almost.
Waiting
For what?
for what?
Somebody to show up. I'm not certain who. I'm just kind of going with the flow.
Oh, same today.
Maybe it's us.
Yeah, maybe you're waiting for. Yeah, what he said. Maybe you're waiting for one of us.
One of you? She kind of looks you guys over. And she looks at Pew Pew. And she kind of gives him that smile. That pinball machine light up smile.
Oh, hey.
Oh, what a descriptor.
Pinball.
And she's like, "Oh, hi. What's your name?"
Oh, I'm Pew Pew. Nice to meet you. And I kind of standing behind Callie, because Callie's in front, and Tao Jin as well. And I'm like, yeah, I don't really know if I should go up and kind of look at the others and like, what's going on?
Tao's could have stepped to the side so that Pew Pew can potentially walk forward.
Okay, so I just do. I like, oh hey, and I just walk up and shake her hand.
And she wraps her arms around you in this big old friendly hug.
Hi, cool. And I look at the others, and I'm like, it's okay, guys.
No,
It's
Romy's
cool.
scrutinizing this woman very closely.
You want to roll an insight check, do you?
Uh-huh.
Can
Yeah,
Tao
I
do
want
that
to
as
roll
well?
one too.
Nice to meet you, sister.
Oh,
Wow, this
nice.
is really judging.
not gonna
for the person
lie.
you just met.
Whoa.
Kind of clingy though.
Pew Pew. No.
I got an 18.
I got a 7.
Pew Pew, go ahead and make a charisma saving throw for
Yeah,
me.
I figured as much.
Yeah, it's a good idea. Seems good. Seems good.
It seems I don't want to make a charisma save though. But
Well, want and have to are two totally different
yeah, I
things.
know. Yeah, right.
Yeah,
No, 19, dirty
Wow.
20.
Wow.
I thought it was
okay.
a natural for a second, but
So Callie, this, it's not the,
Told
not the most
you.
unheard of thing for you. Romy.
Wait,
and
I didn't understand what you
Tal.
said. Kind of audio kind of cut out.
I was saying it for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's really really friendly, but it's not the weirdest.
Yeah.
thing.
Right.
Romy and Tao.
Yeah.
wait, did she try to charm me or something? Do I know that?
I'll get to that in a second.
Okay, cool.
As you guys, as she embraces him, you guys suddenly see behind what is, and
Oh.
she is like, you can see like the flesh kind of sloughing off of her and like disappearing into ether. Like her hair is kind of wispy and in the air.
Oh,
And like as she's got her arms wrapped around him and she's looking over his shoulder at you guys, she kind of gives you a wink.
Yeah.
Oh, that bitch.
Oh, wow.
I rip Pew Pew back and I
Well,
bolt her to her forehead.
But here's the thing. Pew Pew,
Damn
as,
it.
as she touches you and wraps her arms around you, you're kind of like, yeah, this is great. That's when you feel her suddenly go very cold and clammy.
Whoa! Oh, and then I just jump back, and if I see the real thing, gun right to the head.
Oh yeah, and
Simultaneous with Romy.
yeah, you guys have
Yeah,
got
Callie. Callie's gonna do the same thing. Take out her keytar and just fire off another one of those eldritch
Yeah.
blasts at her.
Okay, so
Just let me know when I need to roll a niche.
we will roll an ish in a moment. First, I'm going to go cut back to Arn and Soma.
Okay.
So, gentlemen,
You know they're already dead, right?
I like to give them the benefit of the doubt, and I doubt that they'll all die. I am just thinking that the herd might be thinned a little.
You're right.
That
I'll
was rude
expect
of me.
Tao Jin to come back.
And when he says that, when Tao was up there, as soon as Tao saw the ghostly thing, Tao just sort of did a 180 out the door and like went back down the stairs. Can like Tao Jin appear as Soma's saying that and be like, "Hey, so the herd's
Yeah,
about to get thinned out a bit."
yes, I am all here for this.
I'm trying to be better. I'm trying to be better. At the same time, I just old habits die hard. Closes some books and then starts getting up, like begrudgingly, like forcing himself to do the right thing. Pulls the hatchet. I guess gotta save him. And starts hanging up out the door, 2 hatchets in hands, and just begrudgingly going upstairs.
Love it. Grumbling the whole way, I expect.
The sort of almost like classic dwarven, just shaking head.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. Soma, are you
Tao's
doing...
gonna take another drink, splash it on his spinal cord, and then follow Arn like 5 feet back.
Okay, so you guys will enter in a bit later. Soma, what are you up to at this point?
Soma shakes his head but chuckles and follows Tao 5 feet back.
Tao's gonna look over at Soma and say, "Hey, I got 1 gold that one of them dies. What do you got?"
I don't think he's
Yeah,
gonna
I'll take that.
bet.
I'll take that bet.
All right.
I'll 1-to-1 you.
All right, sounds good.
That's light action.
We gotta start light.
We don't know what their
Yeah, we
capabilities
don't
are
know
yet.
this is the first time.
All right, fine. You want to go with lightweight, Ben? That's your business. And so we will go ahead and cut back to our upstairs group, and it will be time for that lovely, lovely initiative.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no. Oh wow.
Oh dear.
And pew pew.
Oh boy.
I do this for you, Pew Pew.
Oh, it's not my dongle's not working. So just give me a
That's fine.
second here. Let
Yeah,
me just grab
I mean-
the dice.
I would say worst case scenario, you get a physical die on you.
I know. Yeah. No, I got a deck. It's hilarious because I actually had it all right in front of me, and now I'm looking at something else. And
Yeah.
you know how that goes. Oh, you're connecting to server. I'm just
Always
gonna
the
roll
way.
dice.
Seems good.
Yeah, here. A 3.
Whoa.
Yep. So I'm
Right.
3.
Dude. Okay.
That's plus my dex bonus. So
Yeah. Okay. Seems good. Seems real
Wow.
good.
honest engine 3. Sorry.
I mean, I believe you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the kind of thing a person won't lie about. Anyway,
Yeah, you're gonna
so,
lie about 3.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it is her turn first.
Mhm.
What?
Yeah.
Did you see that 19
Ah.
on the die?
Yeah.
She is.
That's a rough 19.
Who does she want first? I think
I
she
have a real quick question.
go.
The 3 of us heading upstairs, do you want us to just roll our initiative now for when we finally get to join them?
Yeah, we'll do that. You guys will come in the round after this.
Okay.
But wait, okay, so it's the ghost girl's turn first, right? You said?
Yes.
Ghost girl.
Didn't Christy roll a 20 though on her initiative?
Well, she might
Yes.
have a bigger dex than me.
Just because I'm rolling a
Oh.
d20 doesn't mean I'm including all my modifiers.
Oh, right. Got it.
So it is her turn. And since Pew Pew was right there and she took a shine to him, he is first up on the menu.
Mm.
Okay. Rolling. Boop, boop,
Keep them dices rolling.
boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop.
Paco, 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 Paco,
Paco,
Paco.
Paco, 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 Paco.
Awful. So that would be no, that does not hit Pew Pew's AC. I know Turtle AC.
Yeah, okay.
that cold drag across your shell.
Yeah. The chrome shell,
Yeah. Yeah, there's like this
like
screech.
frosting on the shell.
Perfect. That's exactly what we got. Romy, give it to him.
Oh yeah, I was putting the bolter to her forehead. Like, I was hand on shell,
Mm-hmm.
one-handing shotgun blast to her forehead.
That's
Do it.
badass.
In fact, I'll
'Cause-
give you advantage on that because that's really, really freaking cool.
Yeah, that's freaking cool.
I ain't worried.
Oh, yeah.
15 on the hit, we says. And that will hit, says I.
Nice.
Do me some damages.
Ooh, ooh.
Tree. Tree piercing.
Aww.
It's so cute.
It just goes like right through her head.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Okay,
Mhm.
well, I'm ripping Pew Pew back if he'll let me, and I'm putting myself between them.
Okay, interesting. Weird flex, but okay. Uh,
I'm tougher than you, you know.
Well,
I'm totally gonna pull you back and jump in front of you now. You know that, right?
it's like what we
Callie,
Yeah, no,
you
it's a
had
shell
an
game.
Eldritch Blast on
It's
hand?
literally a shell.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say because she was like, "All right, guys, you got guys,
Hit
this
it.
thing, this thing's made out of force, so we gotta fight it with force. All right, let's do this. Shining finger!" And she like starts playing this tune and like this echo of this figure, the same one that fired off the Eldritch Blast before, just appears in front of her and points its finger and shoots off this Eldritch Blast at the ghost girl.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do that, and
Oh.
misses spectacularly.
So like the
Aw.
blast shoots out and like shears a chunk of the plaster off the wall. And like you see like this weird like fleshy bit underneath that retracts as it's exposed.
And
That's
she's like,
normal.
"Ew."
So she's like spectral then? She's not.
Mm-hmm.
Well, shit. Okay.
Pew
So
pew.
whenever we're fighting, it's like in the wall. Then
No.
She's there. She's just not physical.
Oh, she wants to be very physical. But, anyways, your turn, Pew Pew.
All right, so I am going to make a Well, because I've got advantage on it, I'm going to make a skill check in relation to the creature in question. What kind of skill check would you like me to make to learn more properties of this creature?
You may
Religion?
Arcana or religion, either. I would
Religion.
say. Yes.
That will be religion because I'm much better at that.
Shimon Tabulous.
And that's an 8. But I got advantage, so I'm going to roll again.
Sure.
And that's a 21. So I know
Nice.
pretty much everything there is to know about this thing.
Yeah, just about.
What is it?
This appears to be it's a specter. So it's like a very angry ghost.
Warren?
Except it's not quite as like tough as your typical
And it's
ghost.
resistant to non-magical and like non-energy damage, right?
Even some energy damage. It's pretty
Yes.
much anything from non-magical weapons and your typical elemental spells aren't going to do the job with this thing. You got to have something with a little more oomph, or at least
Excellent.
it takes a lot more force of will if you're going
Now, as the
Yeah,
DM
like Force.
saying this, I'm saying it to the rest of the party and shouting it out like blah 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 blah. Now, does that
Like-
that's my action, right?
Pokedex style?
Do you have a bonus action you'd like to take?
I do have a bonus action I'd like to take. No, I don't actually. So no, because I can't make a claw. I didn't make a main attack, so can't make it unless you want me to make an offhand. I'll claw him.
Yeah, you can make an offhand claw attack. I'll give you that. That's fine.
All right. So I talk a lot and then I claw him in the face with a 17.
17 is good. Yes.
Mm-hmm. And I click the damage thing. Of course. I did this again. Sorry. The app's not wanting to work for me tonight.
RIP app.
Yeah, it keeps pulling me out of it. I'm going to get this.
It's fine. We got it. We'll make it work.
I'm just gonna. You know what? I'm just gonna roll a d4, guys.
I mean, I can click it on for you since it's there.
Never mind. 5. Yeah, there you go. 5 damage.
5 damage. So yeah,
Sorry.
you claw at her, and she wails a bit and gives you kind of a hurt look.
It doesn't really look like it hurts her that much, I guess.
Not really. It's more the emotional wounding.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, we go back up to the top, and it's her turn again. You interpose yourself, as I recall, Romy. That doesn't sit well.
Oh, I interposed myself again though, so like I just jumped in front
So
of
you're
her.
like
Yeah,
both.
They had a
No,
show
yeah,
game.
absolutely.
They had a show game.
No,
Okay.
we're always trying to one up and be like each other's like, oh yeah, oh no, you're.
This is what bros do.
Yeah.
I see how this is. Okay, that's fine. This is fine.
So you got the 17 armor class.
Oh no!
Oh.
Roll 1.
Yes.
Oh no! Let's see.
Totally shell shocked.
having a good
She is indeed. So she like goes in and embarrassingly just goes through you.
Awesome.
And she kind of like looks down and just gives this very exasperated sigh, and that is the remainder of her turn. We will cut to Romy, and then after that will be Arn.
I'm gonna say, well, shit. And you know what? I'm gonna use that spiritual weapon that I just got.
Oh, right.
Well,
I'm gonna whip out that trapper keeper and be like, bitch, be ready.
and you're gonna read the spell.
And it's gonna form a giant boot.
Okay.
Just like my Lisa Frank leopard print boots that I'm
Nice.
wearing.
Nice.
Is it made for walking?
Today it's meant for ass kicking.
Nice.
And it's
Boot
just,
to the head.
yeah.
No.
It's gonna, instead of trying to kick her, it's just gonna try to squash the shit out of her. So
Yeah.
let's see. That's one. I have it open.
Mhm.
'Cause I opened it up in the anticipation that I might have to use this. 1d8 plus my spell casting. So I'll just roll a d8 on here if you're cool with that.
Yeah, do it. Do you have to roll
Okay.
to hit with that first?
Yeah, you gotta roll to hit.
No spiritual weapon just hits.
Nah, it's
No,
it's an attack.
it's
Yeah.
I have a
Spell attack.
home crew that works.
Well,
Is there some way I can use my action to like do a help action for Christy for the spiritual weapon somehow?
At this point, not really. We don't quite have
No.
time for it. So
okay, well then, hold on. Let me just do a d20 real quick. Plus 4, so that's 18 to hit.
18 will indeed hit.
Okay, and then I rolled the d8 for a 1 plus 4, which is 5 points of force damage.
So yeah, you squash it down on her head, and it caves a little bit, and like this ectoplasm like shoots out onto Pew Pew.
Ugh!
Sorry, bro. Sorry.
yeah.
Yeah. Oof.
And that was just a bonus action.
Yeah. Your full
So
action
then-
was casting the spell. Oh no, the casting time's a bonus action.
No,
still?
yeah,
Yeah.
Dang
it's
it.
spiritual weapon is
Yeah.
a bonus action.
Sorry.
So then I'm gonna pull my blaster then, because it does fire damage. I'm gonna try that bad boy.
Okay, do
Hell
it.
yeah.
Probably doesn't hit.
Yeah, actually it does.
Oh, damn.
So yeah, 2 fire damage. Like a little bit of it catches in. It goes out fairly quickly, actually, on her.
Right.
But that boot definitely caused some problems there.
Yeah, and the whole time I'm just like, what you got?
What?
What you
Yeah.
got?
She like her head turns the 180 and just like hisses at you.
Ugh.
And that is about the time that Arn arrives at the entrance to the room.
All right.
What a walk-in.
Yeah, seeing this, I'm only mildly surprised that this is what I've arrived to. Seeing this entire room in disarray and some sort of spectral figure coming at them.
Mm-hmm.
So mildly put out that A, all of them are still standing, and B, that this is here. Going to go and try and attack it with 2 hand axes. So
Go for it. I'll even give you
15 with
advantage.
the first
You can be
strike.
Flanking on that.
okay, so 19 then.
Yeah. Yeah,
Uh,
that'll hit.
and let's do bonus action. Also attack it.
Sure.
Nice.
20.
That's the crits.
Boom.
All right, and
I don't bother rolling because we're going to use a variant where you get max damage on your crit.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
So whatever the maximum
So-
amount is on that one.
so the first hit will do
That
4
there.
slashing, and then max damage would be 7.
Okay.
If you're doubling dice, then that would be
Roll the weapon die on top.
okay.
Actually, hold on. Sorry, not quite. The variant is roll a d20 for me.
A D20.
Yes. All right. That is an 11. That is just enough. Yes, roll your weapon damage die again for me.
Nice.
So just the damage die, no bonus.
Yeah, no bonus on this.
Okay.
Three. So total of 10 damage on that second attack. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So yeah, you chop into this thing. The first one doesn't quite get the hit. The second one you manage to just like plant right in the chest, and like more of this ectoplasmic goop kind of starts draining out as it wails and thrashes.
Oh, quiet down. You're just a valet.
Oh man, I've been slimed.
Screeching and howling. Awful, awful. And that is when we will come to Tao Jin. Oh no, I'm sorry. Soma. Soma's got a 20 also.
Someone got a 20.
Soma got a 20.
That's amazing.
Okay, I would like to move into the room. since I was behind literally everyone to get into the room to attack the target, is this going to be 15 feet or more?
Yeah, it's going to be about 15 feet or more, yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to run towards the target, and as Soma does, how's the best way to describe it? Has anyone seen Fire Force? The
Yes.
anime that just started?
Yes.
So, you know Arthur's weapon? The sword with, like, the cross?
Oh, yeah.
So this thing appears in his hand that looks like that, but matching the theme of black and gold, and this blade of energy erupts from it, and he's going to attack with it. I get to
That's
roll
tough.
with advantage because I moved 15 feet. And, yeah, we're going to do that.
Delicious.
Hurt me more.
Tens.
Hurt me.
Fuck
Daddy.
you, roll 20.
Oh, no.
Wherein how nice you roll is inversely proportional to how you describe it.
Yeah, that ain't that the truth.
So that unfortunately you swing in and she like blinks briefly to get out of the way and then blinks back into place.
Aw, brutal.
Is there anything else that you're doing at this point, Soma?
I think I'll I think I'll move around just so that other people can be flanking with the enemy, because, you know, tactics and shit.
Yeah, just
Tactics and shit.
this poor Spectre just getting absolutely swarmed. And
Yeah.
now we come back up to Taojin.
So Taojin will be the last to walk in, see Soma run up, do this completely badass maneuver that doesn't land anything. Taojin's going to finish off the remainder of his solo cup's content, splash against the spine, and then call over to Soma. Hey, Soma, you need help there, or you got it?
Depends on how much you want the entertainment of these people to last.
All right, you got it. And that's his turn.
He doesn't even do it.
What do you mean? He did something. He finished his drink. That's
Well-
Finish my drink, man.
True. That is significant.
Callie.
All right. Question: Can I? Oh wait. Pew Pew's already done his turn, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So
Oh no, I'm
yeah.
I'm last in this round.
Right.
Okay.
If he's bottom of the order.
How do you feel about using help action to help me hit this thing? Because I was thinking that she could do this thing where she like fires off her Eldritch Beam off the back of Pew Pew's shell at an angle where it like reflects off the chrome.
Heck yeah,
And-
bro.
Yeah, and sort of like
Sorry.
does this arc thing where it yeah.
Okay. So Pew Pew, if you want to do that, we'll allow you to basically kind of take that out of turn, and that'll
Yeah,
be
sure.
your
Reaction?
action. Yeah. Sure.
Sure. Yeah.
We'll go for that.
Yeah.
No, totally.
All right. So yeah, that's what she does. She's like, "All right, Pew Pew, stand over there. I've got an idea. Shining finger." And then she goes and plays this tune
Shining
again, and
Yeah.
the echo comes out, fires off a bolt at an angle where it makes the specter think that it's going to go directly at her, but instead the beam goes a different direction, bounces off of his shell, and hits her like from a different angle, which basically gives me advantage, and shoots at her from a different
Oh
angle.
yeah, totally.
Which gives me advantage because she didn't know where it was coming from.
Yeah.
So let's see, and advantage. There we go.
Yeah.
22.
Nice.
Yeah.
You shoot, and the blast bounces off Pew Pew's shell. She looks to kind of like glare at you, and then the shot just gets her in the side. And this time there's no like ectoplasm dripping out or anything like that. It just is burned away, and she screeches.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, that totally worked, dude.
All right. Anything else?
Let me see. Is there anything I can do with my bonus action?
That's a good question.
Actually, not really. I don't really have any bonus action skills other than like.
Okay, so if that's it for
Right?
now.
But that's about it for the.
Okay, cool. We are down to the bottom at Pew Pew.
Still alive.
But he. Oh, go ahead.
Still alive.
Yeah, Pew Pew.
Okay, well I'll lay into the ghost with my beads. Take off my beads and just like.
Okay.
And then,
13 will absolutely hit.
yeah. So there's the damage for the beads. Oh, what the?
That's fine. We can fix that.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Yep, try to. 7.
And then and I made my claw attack. That's my offhand attack,
Sure.
and that's just a D4 with no plus. So that's what is that? That's the wrong roll. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Totally.
Yeah.
Nice.
So that's minus the 3. So that's 4 damage.
Okay, got it. So yeah. Let's see. So how do you do this? How do you end this thing?
Oh, okay. Well, if she's done, I will actually grab the ghost with my clawed hand and wrap my beads and say, "The volcano goddess calls you," and just like rip it through the ghost or whatever
yeah.
specter.
And given that your beats kind of glow a little bit as you do this,
Yeah.
probably with like a little bit like volcanic light.
Yeah, well,
And-
they would maybe aid a
Nice.
volcanic. Yeah.
Yeah, and as you do that, she like gives that otherworldly wail and dissolves
Yeah.
as she's discorporated.
Hang loose, my friends.
As soon as she dissolves, I grab Pew Pew by the shoulders and I'm just like, dude, we talked about this. The bad for you chicks are mine, not your thing.
She didn't even hit me, dude.
She's like, yeah. She didn't stand a ghost of a chance.
Wow.
And at that, like the stained glass doors open up, and like cold wind blows through.
Whoa.
I'm
So-
getting the feeling that whoever's in charge is not a fan of puns.
Tao Jin is going to quietly sigh, walk over to Soma, and hand him one piece of gold.
I think Soma doesn't say anything. His sword
Yeah.
goes out, and his sword then goes away.
Yeah,
Oh,
totally.
Soma.
Poor Soma.
You guys at this point in time, hear a crying noise coming from one of the side rooms.
Crying noise?
Yeah, like
Callie's gonna check it out.
I'm gonna make a knowledge religion check. Whoa! Stay here, Callie.
Oh,
I have no idea what it is. Oh wait, is it undead by any chance?
Not that you can tell.
All right,
what do you mean
then
you
I have no
what it
idea.
is? It's a crying baby.
So yeah, it's coming from the other door, that side room.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check it out.
Yeah. You head into the
Uh.
room. It's a small room. There's like a little crib and a little bundle kind of kicking and you
So she's
hear like a
like-
little music box playing like from this
Mhm.
mobile above.
Mm-mm.
And at this point, she's like, on second thought, I don't know. I've seen a few horror movies like this.
I followed her in, by the way. I didn't want her to
Yeah.
go by herself.
You know,
Okay.
I'm gonna. Can I roll like something like perception or something to see if I can just sort of know if there's anything creepy going on with this baby?
Sure.
Is there something creepy with the baby?
I mean,
Roll
it
to
just sounds-
detect creepiness on the baby.
Sounds like a crying baby. I mean, it's really weird that there's a crying baby in here, but
Right.
That's not a crying baby.
So, Callie just sort of goes in there, inches her way in there to see what the deal is with this baby. Like, if just like goes up to it and just tries to see if it's actually what it seems like.
The baby is bundled up. You cannot see its face.
She kind of stands back and uses her mage hand to sort of slowly open up the
swaddling, yeah.
The swaddling, just to see the face of it.
Hey Tao, I bet you someone dies. I'll bet you 1 gold.
And as you open it up,
Whoa, dude, we're right here.
the bundle
I'll take that bet.
collapses. And like a couple of black feathers shoot up and then float down back into the crib.
Yeah,
What the hell?
I've had 1 bet for the day. I think I'm good.
But does the crying stop?
It does, actually.
Yeah. Like,
Callie, did you shut that kid up?
in a sense, yeah. Actually, I kind of opened it up. Not like
You
that.
opened up a baby?
You opened up a baby? You know, I don't have a heart, but that sounds heartless.
No, not really. I just opened up like this. Never mind. Just.
I mean, she is a
It wasn't a baby.
girl.
It wasn't a baby. It was feathers.
Is this one of your other stable things that you guys always talk about, or?
No,
No, this
it's
is
definitely
No, this
not
is
part of
just
the
as
gimmick.
weird in context as it sounds.
No,
So
this-
Romy's gonna grab one of the feathers. Can I tell what kind of feather it is?
It's a raven feather.
I don't know what this means.
Cried the baby, nevermore.
No, seeing the feather, all of a sudden Arn gets mildly more paranoid. Just starts.
More paranoid? How is that possible?
It's always possible, and just starts like looking more upwards, just checking the ceiling to make sure that nothing can descend down.
Are you sure that Sable's here? Do you really want to call that down?
No. There's some Corvid paint that someone wears who carries a black baseball bat that I'm currently quite paranoid about.
Like I said, do you want to call that down on yourself?
Just be ready to run.
Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Ready
What
to one?
So, like, all of a sudden, Arn's, like, backing out the door, like, just has one axe in hand, the other's heading towards the rail, just looking up.
What else is in the room?
It's a little crib. There's like a little rocking chair next to it.
And that's all that there
that-
is in the room.
In the small room, yeah, like there's a couple like baby toys on the floor.
Whoa. You guys should get out
Yeah.
of there, man. Like, let's go.
Yeah, let's keep moving.
There's nothing here for us. Let's see what's
That's
in door
creepy
number
stuff.
2. And so she goes back out and checks the second door, like
Okay.
the door that's up at the. Where did you say it was? At the like.
It's literally when you come out of this
Northeast.
door, it's immediately to your left.
Right. Okay. So then, yeah, she'll be going to the door to the left.
So you pop this door open and it's a broom closet. A linen closet.
Closet. Is that okay? Anyone want to check if there's a secret hatch in this
Like-
closet?
I grab my flashlight and pull it out and, like, shine it in the closet.
You hear a rustling near the back.
23.
No. No, that it's not that there's a trap door, but the broom just moved.
Whoa! And I, like, jump back. Bed knobs and broomsticks, man!
Bed knobs and what?
Nothing.
Yeah,
gonna do
Callie.
Go on.
Are
Yeah,
we gonna
so
get attacked, or is that like broom?
I mean, what else do you guys do at that point?
Callie like just uses her mage hand to sort of grab the broom and just to see how it reacts to getting grabbed.
Roll me an unarmed attack.
Unarmed
Oh.
attack. That's just a D4, right?
Yes. Well, it's a D20 first.
Oh, right.
You gotta roll the hit.
Yes.
Ooh.
That's an
Okay, you managed to grab a hold of the broom. The broom
course
is
I-
like thrashing, like you've just caught an animal.
Yeah, like I got one. And she's just sort of mimicking a fishing line with her guitar.
Can I shoot the broom then?
God.
Go ahead, yes, with advantage even.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because if that doesn't count as a grapple, I don't know what does.
Nah, I'll count it. That's great.
That's an 11.
Yeah, the 11 will hit.
Mhm.
And I still can't figure out how to do this damage. Like, you keep clicking on it and it makes it go
I
away or
don't know
go to the
why.
thing. Yeah, there we go. 4. And that is it. I mean, it's a wood broom, so maybe it has vulnerability to fire
I am
damage.
actually double checking that really
Yeah.
quick here. I'm pretty sure it does, but heck with it. You incinerate this thing. It's not.
We should conserve. I realized after I shoot my gun, and I'm like, we should conserve our ammo, eh? I just realized it might not come again anytime soon.
Yeah, that's why I shoot with magic.
You know, Pew Pew, that was pretty brutal.
And so she just goes up to Taojin like, "You got a lot to learn, my friend."
The armor
you're trying.
creaks to your right, Callie, as that happens.
Armor?
The suit of armor.
Yeah, but I'd say we're really sweeping up the competition. Anyway, let's see. What was that noise?
You guys see the armor helmet like turn to look at Callie.
like, and so she just looks at the armor suit like, "Yeah, I said it."
Fire off another one, fire off another one, fire off another one. This is Tao saying this.
Yeah.
Quietly pulls out another coin and gets ready to bet with someone.
Just after all this ridiculousness and the paranoia, Arn's headed back downstairs.
Arn, where you're going, it's getting good.
Is anybody doing anything else?
You know what? Romy is
like,
gonna.
hey, and she's like, "Hey, I don't like your cavalier attitude." To the night suit, by the way.
The
Jeez.
armor now steps off its stand.
Oh, what? Oh, I missed something, didn't I?
Romy, what were you gonna do?
They've been punning and the armor is slowly.
Well, I had assumed that the armor had just kind of shifted, not really moved. But now that it's moving, I take back what I was gonna do.
Valid.
I straight up bash it then, if I can.
Pew pew, if you want to hit it, yeah, do it. Go for it.
Yeah. Heck yeah. That's going to be, I'm guessing, because I picture myself kind of far away, so I'll use my necklace. I'm like, I got to save my ammo.
Yeah, that's fair. It's a good idea.
16.
16? I don't think that actually hits this thing. It's
Oh,
pretty,
no.
pretty mean. Yeah, no. Unfortunately, because it is a big old suit of armor. It's more that you do hit it, it just doesn't register the hit.
Uh-oh.
What's the deal? These things were literally pushovers the last time we had to deal with it.
Wow.
That counts as a pun too, right?
Oh yeah, this thing just launches at you at this point.
Oh my!
And just like slight, just so you can hear it, Arn just mutters, "Management does not appreciate your puns."
Yeah, and it slams into you hard, Callie.
Oh no!
5 bludgeoning damage.
I was like, oh!
And it rears back again. And it is at this point in time, kids,
And
we
she
go
like-
ahead and
like-
roll for initiative.
Oh man. Sorry guys.
As are noted, management does not appreciate the puns. I do, but management doesn't. Soma, just kind of waiting and seeing. Wonderful.
It's very much in character.
It is. I love it. Wow. it's all just kind of clustered in there, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It is, unfortunately, the armor has the ups.
Help me!
Clank, clank. And so it's going to go ahead and actually do, like, this thing is fast.
Uh-oh.
And it just slams into you twice. What is your AC, Callie?
My AC is 13.
13. Unfortunately, both of those will hit you.
Oh, no.
They will
Well,
each do 5 bludgeoning.
I'm already. Okay, let's see. So I was at 2 after the first one. That's 2.
So you have a how much HP total?
4, 5. I have a total of 7 HP.
Is she
Which
dead?
means 2,
Anybody have a reaction?
3.
No.
Which means I take
Now?
-3.
Are we playing by death state rules, or?
Hold on.
But if it's over her max HP,
Yeah, if it's
Oh
over
my
my
gosh.
max HP.
Yeah,
is
that's
kills
what
me.
I'm saying. Like,
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not over my
She-
max yet.
but she was at
Yeah.
2,
yeah, you were at
and you just took 10, so you had 7 HP total.
Oh wait, I took
Yeah.
10.
So you're
You
Yeah.
shouldn't have 7 HP at first level though, because so what's your hit dice?
My hit dice is I don't know.
Hold on. Give me 1 second. Let's take a look and make sure, just because we're at first level with new classes, I want to be sure that we're not, cheating ourselves.
Yeah, well,
Let's
if I
put
gotta
it-
roll a new character, it's gonna take me a bit of time.
Well, that's kind of what we're trying to avoid here, if we can help it. Because we definitely, it would suck to lose the heart of your team right there.
Yeah.
I mean, we could res you.
Eventually.
We could just install a new Dark Heart instead.
You could
What
do
is
that
that?
if you really want to.
Oh snap! That would mean that she becomes a restless then, right?
I think that'd be badass though. I mean, if you die.
Since-
Yeah. Hopefully it doesn't come to that though.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
I don't
Synth
think
Weaver
anyone wants
should
to see
be-
that happen.
Your Constitution modifier is only a +1. Is that correct?
Yeah, it was only a +1 when I did it.
All right, so we're going to go back around. Anybody have any reactions that they would like to do at this point in time?
I don't have any reaction abilities.
Tal?
I've got the ring. Does that work?
The ring.
I want you to roll me a d20.
Okie dokie. Here we go, kiddos. Straight up.
Yeah.
Ooh, boy. Oof. Okay.
So, Tao Jin,
Yeah.
how do you do this?
I'm good. I see that it's gone from fun and games to oh shit. And something sort of paternal kicks in, and Tao just instinctively rubs the ring on his index finger, his left index finger, and goes over and is going to try and drag Callie in with him at the same time that he activates it.
Okay. So,
Know what I mean?
I get what you mean. So, you grab Callie by the shoulder as the first hit connects,
Okay,
and then you blink away.
cool.
You don't come back yet.
Okay, that's okay.
Uh-oh. Something tells me that you're gonna pay a price for that, right?
So they just both blink away out of existence after Callie took a devastating hit.
Correct.
Oh man.
Shit.
Whoa.
And now, let me see. Actually, I need to figure out really quick what the AI for this is. Just 'cause
Oh
Yeah.
man.
I did
Yeah.
not anticipate that happening.
That would be Pope. That would be Arn next, wouldn't it?
It would be, however, oh no, yeah. So it completed its attack pattern. So that's where we're at with that. I know what it's going to be doing going forward now.
Okay.
So yeah, we go next to Arn. You hear bashing and screaming upstairs.
Turn around, looking up, seeing an animated suit, people looking all afeared. It'd be so much easier if you... Never mind, you're not going to listen to me yet. He takes both hatchets, works his way back up, and just squares, by the time he gets up there, just squares off with his suit of armor. Because I don't think with going that far downstairs, it's going to take everything to get back up and also have both weapons drawn. So he's just there in front of this armor.
All right. So you just interpose yourself?
Yeah, just both. Just looking so put out at the same time. Like, you can't really see past the glasses and all the armor, but, like, the body language is just like, I'm done.
Yeah, I know this look among dwarfs. It is almost the cultural resting face of dwarfdom.
Try to get into management.
Something like that. So yeah, that is gonna be Arn. We then go to Romy.
Okay, so I see Callie and Tao disappear after the suit of armor had attacked her.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna look at Pew Pew and go, we lost the kid! And bolt her to the suit of armor. Which I'm gonna have to come up with a cooler name than that because I don't like saying that. Shit.
Might I suggest the colloquial term of boomstick?
Yeah, boomstick doesn't hit. I don't think.
Unfortunate. Yeah, that is not good enough. This thing is pretty nasty.
Okay, and then I'm gonna take my movement and try to move around to the other side of it. So
Okay.
kind
Yeah.
of flanking it.
Yeah, you'll be able to move around.
Yeah.
And then I believe it is going to be Pew Pew.
All right. So first, I'm going to attack with my beaded necklace, and I'm keeping my distance from this thing.
Sure.
Come on. Nope.
Nah.
And then I'll make an offhand attack with my pistol or my blaster, but I'm also going to use my gunslinger ability to increase that by +1.
Okay.
Hopefully this one hits. And that's dirty 20.
Most certainly does.
Nice.
And let's do this. 10. There we go. I'm getting that. Oh, yes. 1 fire damage.
Oh boy! The armor like glows a little red as you pump
Yeah.
a shot into it. Soma, what are you doing?
Someone's trying to figure out why he was told not to come to the house party. And he started putting things together. And then things happen. And Tao disappears with Callie. And someone's just like, motherfucker owes me a gold. And then he'll move to attack the suit of armor.
Sure.
How far away from the armor am I?
I would say you're about 15 feet away from the armor.
Cool. I would like to move the 15 feet to the armor to be flanking with Romy if she's not already flanking with
Yeah.
Pew Pew.
Yeah, Pew Pew's a couple feet off, so you can get in there.
Okay.
I'm
So
at-
I did. I read this wrong the first time. If I use my entire action to move, then I get to roll with advantage. Moving 15 feet just gives me a damage die. So
Got it.
we will try this here again. 14.
14 does not hit. Unfortunately, this thing is burly. All right. Is there anything else that you were doing at this point in time?
No, I think because I don't feel like taking an opportunity attack, I'm not going to try and move away.
Okay. At this point in time, the armor actually shifts back onto the pedestal and goes still.
Hmm.
Should I like make a death save or what?
No. I have plans for you, and we will deal with those in a little bit. Sadly,
Alright.
this is the price that we're going to pay for hubris today. So, Arn,
Yep.
what are you doing at this point?
Seeing that, again, the minion mind is already working now, and just puts the hatchets away, and just goes, let's go downstairs. We'll find the kid later. Leave things alone, and stop making puns. And just trudges. Like, deliberately having the footsteps land heavy on the stairs so the entire chainmail shifts. So there's just this chunk, 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 chunk downstairs as he is just completely done.
What do you think we should follow him, Romy?
Well, I don't feel okay with losing Callie. I mean, Tao, maybe. But
I'm not okay with it either, dude, but I don't know what to do.
Soma just turns and follows Arn as they stand there and argue.
What about you, Tao? Do you... Oh, wait, Tao's not here. No. You're not here! Sorry. Oh, yeah, he's not here. That was totally... my character said that.
I love that.
Let's go downstairs.
yeah. Romy's just kind of like in a fog. She's like,
Yeah, totally. We're both, like, stunned. Like,
mhm.
and then, like, kind of like, I put my big old turtle arm around you. We walk down the stairs. As you know, it's gonna be okay. Like, I'm holding you because I'm trying not to cry.
Exactly.
And we follow them.
Okay.
I don't know, man.
All right. So you guys head back downstairs. Where are you guys headed downstairs?
Well, Arn, you're back in the library, right?
No, I went past the second floor because we've already inspected that.
Okay.
We've had our third floor nonsense, so he's
Let's go down and follow him.
going all the way back downstairs. He's going to head back into the hall, and then first door that he sees that's closed, he is going to whisper a silent prayer that it's the kitchen, and head through that door.
Okay. So, first door that he would see coming down. You head to the door. You fling the door open. Inside is a coat closet and a little table with a bowl filled with keys.
Oh, that's weird.
No, it's not weird. It's that kind of party. Closes the door and then heads off.
I don't know what you mean, man, but that's weird.
You do find another door nearby that does, in fact, lead into the kitchen.
Finally, I might get some answers and or nourishment.
So there's no other people at the party. Well, there's just the random, like, ghostly people, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like, you see people, but, like, they have, like, sometimes indistinct faces, but other times they do have, like, features. And they you can chat a little bit with them, but they don't really have anything much to say.
I don't do that then.
Yeah.
Now that we're downstairs again, I'd like to take a look around all the different rooms one more time, if possible.
Sure.
Sure.
So yeah, you find a kitchen. It's pretty well appointed. It's got the marble countertops and those nice wood cabinets. It looks like they're done with like mahogany or something like that.
I'd like to look for secret latches and stuff.
Sure. Um, interesting. What you find, Pew Pew, you don't find a latch or anything like that. What you do find is a dumbwaiter
Oh,
in the kitchen.
well, it goes downstairs. There's a downstairs? Is there stairs somewhere?
I don't know.
Sama, have you seen any stairs that go down?
No, but I haven't really been looking.
Well, let's look around.
At this point, Romy is just upset and aggravated, and she shoves Soma up against the wall by grabbing the scruff of whatever his armor is and just shoves him against the wall. And she's like, all right, I'm kind of losing my shit with you right now because you're not saying a whole lot.
Hey, let's not be
Soma's
rude.
sword ignites and just sits right by her ear.
All right,
Whoa,
everyone
whoa, come
calm
on.
down.
We're not going to get anywhere killing ourselves. That's probably what this DJ wants. Don't you
If you
get it?
have questions, you can ask politely.
See, everything's about manners. Now,
This whole place is working on our mind, Romy.
let's tone it down a bit. I'm trying to find the actual beer.
You open the fridge. They have what appears to be beer. However, it's in a language that you don't quite recognize, but it is subtitled as Blood Light. BLUD.
Oh my.
Taste of Arabia.
LITE.
You know what? Desperate times call for desperate measures.
Arabian Nights.
So just cracks open a cold one. I hope these are cold. And
It certainly feels cold.
just tries it. Because even natty light sometimes is what you must endure.
Mhm. Unfortunately, this also has no taste. Not even the terrible, crappy taste of a light beer.
I
Yay
feel
to see
robbed.
it.
Romy's let go of Soma, but she's just still staring at him, just kind of face to face, up against the wall.
So, Soma, do you know where your buddy took our friend? I mean, he's my buddy, kind of, too. I told him I'd help him get dead, but yeah, do you know where he might have gone? Like, I mean, I'm obviously more upset than I'm sounding right now. I'm like pleading with you. Do you know where they might have gone? But our friend Callie was with him.
So when Soma is let go, he'll actually drop his armor for the first time since that they've seen. Let me pull up my picture quick that I based his look
Whoa.
on.
You're like a normal person.
Huh.
Give me just a second.
Okay.
Yes,
Wow.
he has a gimmick. Most of us do.
No, but like, he's normal.
What
Look
do you
how
expect?
normal he is.
Right, you don't. Never mind. I'm looking for Pop-Tarts because those summon kids.
My gosh.
Okay, so in a outfit that mirrors his armor, kind of like as far as color. I can't speak all of a sudden. It's very what would fit more in like real Barovia as opposed to what this has become. It's D&D looking leather. It's black and gold. He's got long black hair and dark eyes, and he looks to be in his mid-20s. He doesn't have my glorious beard or Pope's glorious beard, though. Okay, So then I was being asked what again? Sorry.
Where has Tao Jin gone with our friend?
Oh, I have no idea. I didn't know he could do that.
Huh.
It's magic. More than likely, everything that you can explain is magic.
Oh no, it's definitely magic, but I don't know what.
Okay.
The problem I
sh-
have is that she looked like she got hurt badly, and then all
Yeah,
of
we
a
need to
sudden
help
she's
her.
gone.
Well, we
I could
can't
do like medicine.
help her if we can't find her. But what did you expect to happen when you went around antagonizing everything?
First of all,
Huh.
I didn't say shit in words of puns. Like, no, that did not come from me. Second of all, you promised us a way out of this house, and you have done nothing to
I
help.
said I would take you to the club. I said nothing about getting out of the house.
Is the club in the house?
No.
How do we get out?
Thank you, Pew Pew.
I
give up.
don't know.
I sit down and eat a Pop-Tart.
It's not Pop Tarts. It's like an off-brand blood tart.
Oh, it's even worse. Tasteless Pop-Tart.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's a plop tart. That's what it's
Flop
labeled
tart.
as.
Well, at least it doesn't taste like anything.
Pop tart. Sounds like it doesn't pop out of the toaster. Just
Yeah.
It's just
Flops out.
limply comes out of the toaster. But like taking this, unwrapping it, putting it in the toaster, going down, because I know nothing about children or young adults, and just eventually, and then starts looking around, thinking that would summon them back.
And Pew Pew found a dumbwaiter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's right over here. I don't know. It goes down, I think. We should. I don't know if I'll fit. We fit though.
Most dumbwaiters don't fit people; they fit plates. And food.
Especially not 500-pound turtles.
No.
How big is the dumbwaiter?
It's not that big. Like, if Arn was just a little bit smaller, he could probably fit in. Callie might even be able to fit in on a good day. Tao Jin, all scrunched up, would definitely fit in there.
Yeah.
It's like a suitcase. Just shove him in.
Pretty
Right.
much.
He's-
No,
Okay.
What is it?
I don't think we can find enough not butter to rub people down with in order to fit down that.
It's over, man.
I need to get out of this house. I don't like it here. I
I'm
don't
not
like
gonna
the
die in
feeling.
here, man. There's no
I'm
way.
not. Yeah, no, Pew Pew. I'm not gonna let you die in here.
Well, we need to go about this smartly, as we have seen that, the impulsive stuff has not been working. And we know this house has a bunch of tricks, because that's what it's designed to be, a giant trick.
I don't.
So there's a way down. There's probably a couple of rooms that we could not find because we're not playing alone. So, since this is a gimmick house, follow the gimmicks, don't rub management the wrong way, and we'll find a way out. And we'll probably find both Cowley and Tao Jin. Let's see here. This was a Halloween Havoc a while back. House of Horrors match. Oh, all right. If you want to feel productive, see if in the whatever passes for a cabinet or a pantry in here has a false back. Or if there's one of those small sets of like country style double doors that actually opens up into a basement, that would be useful.
Okay,
Sure.
cool. Well, I'll look for that.
Go for it, Pew Pew. I'm right behind you.
Yeah, I think I found something. If there's something to find.
You go looking and poking and prodding. And oh, what the hell? And as you go poking and pulling, you manage to like pull on a rack, and you hear a chunk.
Like a wine rack. I think. Cool.
Yeah,
Nice.
and it slowly creaks open.
Well, I think I found the stairs done, guys.
Or at least another room. After you.
Oh, I'm trying to be careful and cautious. Like you said, man, you go ahead.
Ah, I see. Well, most threats are usually at your head height.
And
I'll be right
trudges in.
behind you.
Trudges right in. Yay for being a dwarf. Yay for having dark vision and stone cutting. Let's go in.
So yeah, you walk in, and this is like a very tight, very cramped spiral staircase.
Whoa, I don't like this at all.
You're not supposed to like it. It's by design.
Ugh. Come on, let's go, guys.
You see a lever on the
Following.
the side of it. It says "Super Happy Fun Slide."
Cool.
Don't
No.
pull the lever.
Okay. I didn't.
Thank
I know
you.
I really want to pull it too, but Arn's right. This whole place is a gimmick.
And gingerly going down these stairs, because I know how heavy I am.
And I keep an eye out ahead of him to try to see if I can spot a trap or anything.
Yeah. So you look.
I have a torch or my flashlight though, because I can't see in the dark. So.
So yeah, you look, and you don't really see anything in the way of like booby traps, thankfully. You come down the stairs and you finally reach the bottom. This place smells earthy and dank and just several different kinds of awful.
I light some incense. And blow a puff. Oh, that's better.
Sorry.
It might be. Sometimes the green room just gets us. So,
Damn it, Soma.
the hallway goes forward a few feet and then splits off into like this T intersection.
Left and right, kind of thing?
Yeah.
Mm.
My
What do you
hand's
think?
just on the back of Pew Pew's chrome dome, just following him.
What do you
No.
think, Garn? Should we go left or should we go right?
We should just wait a second.
Is Soma behind me?
Is Soma.
Soma would have followed eventually, yes. And when he meets up with him again, he's back in his armor.
Okay.
I'm going to actually, do the proper thing and try and use stone cutting and investigate this since we're actually underground.
Yeah, sure. Roll me an investigation check, even with advantage, we'll say.
Nat 20.
Hey, there you go.
Yes.
Yeah, so this place is definitely not dwarf make. It's humans crudely carving into the earth. It's a mixture of clay and stone and dirt, basically whatever they kind of could cobble together. It's not like super well done. It's held up by wood timbers. The floor is like flagstones for the most part. What else do you want to know about this place?
Just getting a feel, so we're at this T section. It's definitely human make, unstable since you mentioned clay.
Yep.
So Now Arn's doing even more of a just sort of like scrunching,
Mhm.
and just getting a feel for like, and seeing if there's any wind, and if there is, what direction it's blowing.
And while I'm behind him, I'm looking to see if there's any tracks on the ground or.
Yeah, actually, now that you mention it, Pew Pew, there are tracks on the ground. There are glowing footprints.
Whoa, glowing footprints? Oh, that would be easy to spot.
Yeah, sorry, you mentioned it, and that's what I remembered. Yes, indeed, there are glowing footprints walking like back and forth
Oh.
on both
Do they
sides.
go left or right or both ways?
Both ways.
Ah,
Like something's like been moving around down here.
Oh, I
Arn,
would be tracking that.
wind-wise, you definitely feel like a very, very, very slight breeze coming from the right path.
That way,
All right.
we go right.
Lead on, my dwarven friend.
Well, if there is a way out, it'll hopefully be this way.
You know, if I need to, I could probably throw you.
Don't.
Oh no, I'm not going to without your consent. But I could.
Never toss a dwarf.
Oh, okay. Just an idea.
So yeah, you head down this way, and as you're walking, in addition to the footprints, you can also hear this droning noise, persistent throughout this up and down the corridor.
Does it sound like something specific? Like
You can't. No, you can't make it out. It's like it's voices. You can tell that much, but you can't tell what's being said.
cool. And that's down the right tunnel we're going down, or coming from the other way?
It seems like it's coming from everywhere.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah.
Quietly pulling the hatchets,
So-
choking up on the grip, so it's more like I'm punching with steel.
And I'm clutching at my necklace.
So yeah, you head down a few feet. This thing splits off. You see like it's kind of this four-way intersection that you're at. So it goes to the left, to the right, to the right. You see it goes really quickly to another T intersection. The left, it goes a few more feet down before it makes that intersection, and straight ahead, it goes a few more feet before it opens up into what appears to be a larger space.
Whoa. Is there like a ring in there?
I'm not gonna ask.
That'd be awesome.
So you're gonna head straight ahead.
Yeah, carefully, yes.
Oh yeah, no worries. I'll let you know if
Yes, Soma?
anything changes. Ooh.
From the back, at this point, Soma would tell everyone that this house is a trap. I'm sure you've realized that by now, but it's a specific trap. It's like a roach motel. Anyone that wanders in is not supposed to get out. Everything leads to death. So, be on your guard.
I do not fear death. Well, actually, I do. I totally do. But okay, let's go anyway. Yeah, we got to get out of here.
Yeah, one way or another.
Mm-hmm. And it is at that point we are going to cut to Tao Jin and Callie. And Tao Jin and Callie, where you reappear at.
Mhm.
Tao Jin, you appear in the middle of a candlelit circle. There is a
Okay.
stone altar upon which lies the unconscious form of Callie. Callie is unconscious. And
So I'm not
otherwise-
dead yet.
Not dead yet.
Okay.
And all around you, you hear a chanting. It is to the beat of Tainted Love. And what you hear is this. He is ancient, he is all the beats.
Dun, dun, dun,
And it
dun,
repeats
dun,
like
dun,
that.
dun, dun, dun.
Yeah.
And that is where we are going to end
Okay.
tonight's
Oh no!
story.
Cliffhanger.
You don't know what we've
Dun
done.
dun dun.
So, well, that is quite a situation folks got into.
Oh man.
Let's go ahead and we'll start in reverse order on this one. Matthew, how you feeling, buddy?
Oh, that was great. Fail forward, right?
Yeah, a little bit, just a little.
Yeah, and another good session. Thanks for coming and joining us, everyone. This is Matthew of the Five Companions in Vancouver, BC. We're our resident Canadian on the stream.
All right, and Corey, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing all right. I just hope that we could save Callie before I know whether or not I have to roll a new character at this point.
I
But
feel
yeah,
so bad because Callie's taken both the big hits in this
Yeah.
game.
yeah. But we'll see. Anyway, yeah, I'm Hyperlight Sparks. You can find me on Twitter at Hyperlight Sparks. I've also got a YouTube channel by the name of Corey Sparks. You can find me there, but I haven't uploaded much on it yet. But yeah,
Great.
We're going to save Callie.
Mhm.
We'll see.
Damn
See
right,
what
we're going to save Callie.
Christy.
Yeah, that was a hell of a session. Yeah, I'm Christy. You can find me Polish Christy on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, all that stuff. I don't need to save Callie. I will feel so bad if we don't.
Oh, Romy's finding me
God,
first.
I'm
That's
sorry,
fine.
you guys.
I know.
Oh. Riley, how's it going?
Yeah, that happened.
Certainly did. It certainly did.
I'm at Riley GRYC on Twitter, and I don't always drag unsuspecting, half-dead people into planes. I sometimes talk about D&D and movies and stuff. So yeah, hopefully
fun.
Callie survives, and maybe Tau does too.
You can but hope. Mal.
And you thought this was going to be all fun and games.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, this was another good episode. Maybe someday Soma will make friends.
Today is not that day.
Coming up next, you can find me at the Scraticus Academy for Monday tomorrow. Yeah, Doors of Junera at what time? 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern. That's what it is, yeah. And I've got a pinned tweet you can check out where I am multiple times a week. And yeah, this was a blast again.
Fantastic. And of course, the inestimable Pope.
Hey, everybody, Pope here. None of us have died yet. Miracle of miracles.
Operative.
This was something, and we're getting precisely to the start of where I was suspecting this was going all along. And yeah, no, Arn's going to already be tempted to his old ways. That's not good.
Oh.
But as for me, I am Pope World Build. I lurk in all your streams. You can find me with that handle on Twitter, on the Twitch. And if you're not seeing me here on Sundays, you will soon see me, slight tease, in something unfortunately just as dark, if not darker, and a bit more with a twang. I will get you more details soon. Keep your eyes open, and this tin horn will be with you shortly. Take care, folks.
Excellent. And I, of course, have been the Killer GM. Thank you all so much for watching, whether you're catching us live now or on our YouTube after the fact. It has been beautiful. We are taking this lovely journey together, which is still in its early stages, and we are looking forward to sharing more with you as we travel through Baravia. So we will be back, of course, in a couple weeks, as we are a bi-weekly show. It should be November 3rd. And so as we are getting ready to part ways for the night, I will tell you, of course, thank you very much once more. And with us here at the Killer GM, you can always bet your life on it. Have a good night.
Yeah.
That pun